Yes, sir.
Good evening and welcome to Tiger Stadium in Leonard, Texas, where the Gunter Tigers are going to be taking on the Leonard Tigers. A lot of Tigers.
A lot of Tigers.
A lot of Tigers in the area. We've talked about that before. Plenty of Tiger mascots in and around. And so we're getting greeted by some folks here. We're actually in the corner of the end zone tonight. So this is a unique broadcast experience for us tonight. Because of COVID restrictions and things, we were unable to get up in the press box. And so that also explains why no YouTube tonight. So we apologize. We feel like we kind of gave you a big sell last week and put everything on YouTube video, and everybody was able to follow through that. And then this week we come back and go, hey, audio only. So the reason for that is because we have to have a couple of things to be able to do the YouTube video broadcasts. We have to have really fast,
Internet's
really fast is probably the way to say it, right? Sustainable internet.
yeah.
So we didn't know if we could have that or not here because we just didn't. And then when we found out there was no room for us in the press box, that also means no camera view. So we could show you what if we had good internets down here, but you can't really see a whole lot. We're like feeling good that we see the down and distance because we can keep you informed that way. And Dylan was saying right before we came on the air, there's a chance that we take a kickoff to the face, especially if Hubbard is kicking. And so what was coming in here a minute ago, Dylan? We had a lady walk up and I felt rude because I was trying to talk to y'all listening audience, and she's trying to talk to me, and she was actually bringing us free stuff, I think. And so I don't know what this is, but.
Well,
oh, my goodness.
So this is from I think this is from Ethan's aunt in Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
Let me see who it says it's from. From Aunt Shelley in Hawaii, and it is a bunch of authentic Hawaiian treats. We got milk chocolate toffee.
Yeah. We
have passion orange flavored drink.
Okay.
Some guava, pineapple orange, some Hawaiian. We got all kinds of awesome things in here, and then
awesome.
That's really cool.
So nice, straight out of Hawaii.
Yep.
Which is where, look, it says aloha right here on the card, Dylan. So nice.
That means something in Hawaiian.
This is from Auntie Shelley.
Yep, there we go.
So always listen in. We appreciate y'all listening in. And I think these chocolates will taste a tad bit better than green Skittles. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to. We can't talk when we're getting a picture. That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. We had to take a photo.
Our mouth stopped working.
So it was so nice of them to do that. And, yeah, they are definitely going to be better than green Skittles.
Yeah.
Which that's not saying much because green Skittles are disgusting. They're the scum of the earth. We're on, Dylan.
Let's see what they say.
They
already
saw it. I saw it on my watch.
They said we're good.
I got technology going all over the place.
Now here's the deal. Do we sound like
super deep voices again? That's what Karen said.
No.
So I'm going to talk like this to try and even it out tonight.
Man.
So we tried coming through the iPad and it wouldn't work, so we had to go to the phone. And I've got one of my quality controls says sound good. Another one says super deep voices.
So I think maybe, since we sound good. Okay.
Yeah, you've got to sound good, and then we got a super deep voices. So
I do know what
hilarious.
It sounds like because I've heard it before.
Okay. I got Karen says we're hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
Which is we're kind of shooting for that. We want to make you guys laugh. Where did the Tigers go? Where did the Gunter Tigers go?
They left. I guess to their locker room.
Is their locker room way over there? Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's not too far.
I thought it was over here for some reason. I think it was over here last time, Dylan.
Well, I didn't see them go out this way.
No,
so
I think they went.
I know that they
went
were
to the far reaches over there. Probably has something to do with proximity and restrictions. And
such.
It
could. Yeah, they may be going across the street to the to their middle school.
Yeah, to do that there. Okay. Well, so this is a big district matchup here. Kind of somewhat of a rivalry. There's some storied history there, and we look for this to be a great matchup here tonight between Gunter and Leonard. Leonard did get beat pretty soundly by Bells week before last, and then Gunter beat Bells pretty soundly last week.
Right.
So I mean, that's not head-to-head competition, but you just naturally kind of think about things in those terms and say, hey, well, if we beat them and they beat them and we beat them, then
it should work.
It should work out. So I do look for Gunter to win big tonight here at Leonard's home field. But there's a lot of ball left to be played, as in a whole game. So
we haven't even started yet.
We are out here in Fannin County. It looks a little bit like it might rain, but it's not going to. I checked the weathers, and weathers were clear and said that 0 chances of rain. So I feel
0 chances?
Is it what it said? Wasn't anything on my.
That's right. You're right.
On my apps.
Yeah, it did say that.
I looked there on the apps and I couldn't see anything. I've already dealt with one huge disappointment tonight. Talk about that.
You might save that for later.
Yeah, it's pretty big disappointment that I dealt with tonight before we even got here.
A tough one.
It hurt.
I don't even know that I'm ready to talk about it.
Yeah, so like jumping on a bicycle with the seat missing hurt. Kind of thing.
It was really bad.
I don't think it was that bad. If you haven't been to Tiger Stadium in Leonard, I should say that, because we have the.
Yeah, we got our own.
We got the Tiger Stadium. If you haven't been to Tiger Stadium in Leonard, to me this is an old school. I played on this field as a kid, and it's like an old school kind of field. I told some people today that, I remember when the stands used to be so close you could reach back and touch the people from the sideline, but they moved them. But it was actually S&S that got them moved. They have not moved theirs. And so here at the Leonard Tiger Stadium, the fans that are here, like on the visitor side, it's pretty doggone close to the field. And so it's almost like everybody has a headset to the coaches and what they're saying, because you can hear everything that's said on the sidelines. And if Coach Fazell wanted to at any point, he could just reach back and grab Taylor's Diet Coke and get a drink and give it back, or whatever people are drinking in the stands. So it's close proximity, just kind of surrounding, and it's down in these I don't know what you call these trees that just kind of surround the place, but it feels kind of like a little bowl top feel in here. And been here. This stadium's been here for a really, really, really long time. It's one of them that has not been renovated, which has its disadvantages. Obviously, our boys are not playing on turf tonight, as many fields have gone to. But there's also just something cool about it too. Something cool about playing on an old football field in a place where a lot of our coaches have come back to many, many times over the years. And so, it's good. It's a great environment tonight.
It's good looking grass field too.
Yeah.
Nice green grass. It's trimmed. It's just, you kind of admire a grass field when you see it, because you just don't see that many of them, anymore. But I guess this is 2 for us. So Whitewright still has natural grass. I wonder if Lone Oak does.
I'm going to say yes, even though we haven't been there yet, and I have no idea. But I got a feeling. Nakona had the grass field last year. It was a similar scenario.
And Holiday. Theirs was actually some type of coastal hay.
Okay.
Is what Holiday has, because they leave it about 8 inches tall.
Yep, and then they harvest it.
If
it ain't raining, we're harvesting.
That's how they pay for their
field.
They raise money for their alternate jerseys that way.
Well, and this is a similar setup scenario as what we had, Dylan, back at Nakona last year. Only we were on top of a Jeep.
Surprisingly, we had maybe a better viewpoint.
A little bit better setup last year
a little bit.
at Nakona, but because it was just kind of elevated surface there. But man, it's a great night for football and a great matchup here ahead of us. So we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Appreciate y'all listening in. I got Butch says we sound good in Virginia.
There we go. Hey, you don't have one of these little lightning connector dealies, do you?
No.
In your backpack?
No, I don't.
No, that'd be awesome. But
yep, I don't have one.
Okay.
Why, do you need another one, I guess?
Well, I think that's why it sounds like that.
Okay.
Or that's why
it's
we
going
sound.
through the Doppel thingy?
I think it's mine. There's just something wrong with it.
Oh, okay.
But,
I'm getting another one sounding good in Louisiana. Logan's grandparents are saying so. Maybe it was just slow start.
Well, Karen Pelly said it because she's listened to you do these games like 85 times. So she knows exactly what your voice is supposed to sound like.
Yeah. Jason Carney said that when we sounded like the horses, he got on here and he said he knew who you were, but he didn't know who I was. I've only known him since middle school.
Who's that guy? That's not Roy. That's not Roy at all. Well, I guess we can do a little bit of preview. Sorry, it's hard to get your wits about you.
We had
when 45 minutes before it goes down, kind of like that did. But
yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy 45 minutes. Well, we had planned, the listening audience, just so y'all know, we'd planned on playing Jump.
Yeah.
In memory of the great Van Halen who passed this week. Eddie Van Halen passed this week, and so we had a plan. But the plan is the plan until the first shot's fired, and it turned out the first shot was fired at 7:01 when we actually went on the air. So
we were close. That was fine. Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Mm-hmm. Not that we got punched in the mouth.
A little bit we got punched in the mouth a couple of times. We were looking for power supplies. We were trying to find where we were going to set up. But, hey, we're here now. Yes, super low voices. It's crazy. That's what Jessica says.
At the brew house.
And she gave me a devil face.
No.
Sounding
it's
like
just,
the devil. No.
Yeah, it's just it's nothing we can do about it unless somebody here in the stadium has a lightning connector thingy, which I don't think they do.
Yeah,
but
bring us what do you call this thing? Is it
so it's to plug in.
Doppel?
It's not a doppelganger.
No, that's when somebody looks like you.
Yes. When somebody
Dongle.
looks like you. Yeah.
Dongle.
Carl Linderman says I sound like Will Ferrell from Old School.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, makes sense.
What?
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm getting a phone call from my mom. Things are going nuts.
You sound like Will Ferrell from Old School. And he sent you a picture.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys can tolerate our
You're crazy, man.
Wacky
You're crazy.
voices.
That's what he says.
That's what he says. And we'll try and keep you updated on the game. We did hear that Leonard was trying to stream this somewhere. We can't tell you exactly how it's going on, but I think that was part of the reason they didn't have any room in the press boxes, because they're doing their very first streaming of anything. They actually just got the internet.
With kids.
With kids are doing it.
Yeah. Like the high school AV department is doing it. So they're just streaming the video but no audio.
Okay.
And they said it was their very first time to do it. So, So it just sound like a couple of different guys are doing the video tonight. Yeah. I don't really, doing the thing.
Yeah. Pretend you're not going to be disappointed this time. Yeah. Because these are new broadcasters.
Just wait till we try to tell you what's going on 90 yards downfield at this angle.
It's a fake play.
Yeah, it's something. Hopefully they just stay on this side of the field. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But I think we are going to get hit with a football or a whole football player. Like, that would be funny if they ran some type of post. We got hit with a whole
football player.
Yeah, a little fade route in the corner and just comes crashing through our table. There'd be pieces of broadcasting equipment everywhere.
It'd be a nightmare.
They wouldn't be able to recognize it was us because of our voices. They wouldn't even know who to help.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go run down and see if I can find out where everyone is, and I'll be back momentarily. But Dylan, keep them going. Their streaming isn't working at the moment. That's what I'm hearing. So unfortunate for that. But you got us. You got us with our super low voices. If somebody has I don't know.
So here's what it's called. It's when you have the old school audio headphone jack.
Right.
But you can't use that on the new iPhones because they use the lightning connector. There's a little adapter that you plug it into, and then it goes in there. And that's what we are missing.
Yeah.
So, or not missing. We have it. It's just not working very well.
We don't have a good one. So that's the deal.
Yeah. Yeah. It's but you know what? Everybody will be used to it in an hour. So,
and the other thing is, people are going to listen. People are going to be talking to us all night. So if it sounds like I'm talking to somebody and not listening audience, that's probably because I am. Because it just feels so rude for me to look them square in the face and then talk to me, and then me not talk back. And so I'm
going to make a little sign that says, "We are on the air, sir."
Candy Leonard said we sound great.
See, thank you.
I'll pause. I'll be back in just a minute.
All right. Let's see how fast you can run to that other side. So we are here, Leonard, Texas. It's actually a pretty nice night this evening. Instead of going straight to the roster, as I think we probably should have 15 minutes going, or 15 minutes until kickoff, but the clock hasn't started yet, so I don't have a count on that. I thought that we would go around our youth football league. So we usually give, thanks to Carl Linderman sending them in, we usually give the JV score, 7th and 8th grade middle school, but talking to a couple people this week or last week, and wanted to expand that and report on the flag teams and how our youth football teams are doing. So this was a good week so far for JV. I think they are giving up 4 on defense, so pretty salty, including 3 shutouts in a row against White-Wright, Princeton, and Leonard. So they're clicking. Now, 8th grade's nasty, y'all. So 8th grade won 41-0 yesterday. They've only given up 1 touchdown all year. That was to Princeton last week. They've got scores of 32-0, 46-0, 44-0, 54-6, and then 41-0. So they are undefeated as well. Our 7th grade Seventh grade won against Leonard last night, 37-14. And then I'm trying to see. I don't think we did a combo, so we didn't do a combination middle school game this week. So the sub-varsity high school teams are rolling. Future looks bright. Let's go down and look a little bit further. So sixth grade beat Pottsboro last Saturday, 20-6. And then the fifth grade team also beat Pottsboro right before that, 20-6. Both teams are undefeated this year. Fifth grade team is 5-0. Sixth grade team is 4-0. And pretty big games tomorrow for them as we travel to Sanger to play the fifth grade Sanger team and the sixth grade Sanger team, both of which I believe have won their league Super Bowls the last 3 years. Pretty nasty, so it's going to be a battle. Looking forward to it. And then we've got some flag scores from last week. So forgive me, I'm not doing coaches' names on these. I'm just going to go through because they're numbered. So we've got a kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2, and then first grade 1, 2, and 3. So kindergarten 2 did win last week, 27-7 to improve to 2-5 on the year. Kindergarten 1 played a doubleheader and didn't get the victory in either of those. So I'm guessing whoever they played, they were cheating probably. As the kindergarten 1 is 3-4 on the year. And then the first grade, we've got 3 teams. First grade 1 lost. That doesn't really sound fun, right, does it? So the first grade number 1 team lost. So somebody cheated against them, but they're 2-5 on the year. First grade second team won 30-6. They're 5-1-1, and then the third team for Gunter also won 19-6. They're 7-0 and tied for first place in the first grade. Second grade, we got 3 flag teams there as well. They were all victorious this past week. Gunter 1 is 6-1 and tied for second. Sorry, I'm going to have to be quiet for just a little bit as we have a moment of silence and pray. All right, so the now we have another moment of silence. In just a second, as they give a moment of silence for Wolf City. And now we're going to have the national anthem played by the Leonard Tiger Band. And they should be starting here in just a second. They'll go silent for a couple more minutes. Okay, so that was the national anthem. So back to Gunter Tiger flag football that are playing in the Salina League. I think I just did the second grade teams. Yeah, so first, second, and third all won last week. That's not a big deal. This one, yeah. Thank you. So the Gunter second grade teams all won. Gunter second grade 1 is 6-1 and tied for second. 2 is 3-4, and then the third team is 4-3, and in sole place at third. The third grade Gunter team was on a bye. They're 4-2 on the year and in fourth place. The Gunter fourth grade team lost 12-13 to Whitesboro, who's 6-1 on the year. So that was a battle, as the Gunter fourth grade team is 4-2-1 on the year and tied for fifth. And then the Gunter fifth grade team won big, 35-6. Is 4-3 and I think a multi tie for second. So pretty exciting to see tons of wins last week through this week as the sub-varsity middle school teams are continuing to roll. We've said it before, future looks bright. And so the teams are, Leonard's out on the field this evening. They come out of the locker room. They are going to be in all blue, very slick-looking uniforms, blue pants with no stripe, blue jersey with yellow numbers, and then it says Tigers across the front. They've got the Tiger scratch on the shoulder pad outside, and then yellow helmets with almost an LSU look, as LHS is written across the side of those with blue face masks. So very cool. And then Gunter, I don't see them, so they're not out of the locker room yet. So Gunter this evening probably going to be in the all whites, I would assume. That's the only thing they can wear since the home team is in all blue here. So Leonard's got their blow-up tunnel, which is a tiger as well. Theirs is a orange tiger with LHS written on the side. Same format as ours. Again, I'll probably put it in the top 100. So we should be 7 minutes away from kick, but I don't know that that's going to happen. Things don't look like they are moving along in the way that they should. I'll tell you something else that's kind of weird, is it seems quiet right now, and there's less fans than normally would be here, obviously. But it seems extra quiet tonight for some reason. I don't know. It's a little humid. Air's a little bit stale. We've got a wind. It looks like it is out of the south, which is good because we are in the south end zone this evening. And so hopefully we won't get hit with a kickoff that comes through the back of the end zone, but you never know. Could happen. Might be fun. So Roy should be back here in just a little bit. If we want to look at Leonard and what they have done, schedule's going to look a little weird because they haven't played all their games, and they had an off week due to a cancellation as well, and then also canceled the game. So Leonard started off the year back in August and won, beating Wolf City 14-0. Then was scheduled to play Commerce and didn't. Then on 9/11 they did not have a game. Then on September 18th they went to Detroit. I'm guessing that's Detroit, Texas. I don't know why you'd play a whole city up in Detroit, but Detroit, Texas, and they won huge, 62-20. And then on the 25th, Bells came. They went to Bells and lost 42-14. Last week they were on bye, so they basically played every other week for the entire season. So plenty of time for them to get ready for Gunter Tigers to come into their place. They've got us this week, then at Blue Ridge, Lone Oak at home, at S&S, and then they finish off the season with Whitewright at home. Somebody's name that we are going to call tonight quite a bit is a junior quarterback for Leonard, and that is Mr. DJ Brown. So we'll call his number quite a bit, I would believe. So DJ is a junior. He does have a couple offers from some decent schools, and from what I hear, he's a stud and looks like a kid that can play at the next level. Leonard was not in our district last year, so we really didn't pay like a ton of attention to him. But he had a huge year last year. He's a quarterback that can absolutely run and throw it. He threw for 951 yards last year and 11 touchdowns, but what he did on his feet was even more impressive. My partner Roy just got back. let me turn you up. Sorry.
I'm out.
Yep, I had you turned all the way down.
Well, my voice is really low, so
that's what everybody says. I know.
Telling me my voice is low.
I thought that you would have improved on your 100-yard. Actually, it's a 200-yard dash.
Yeah.
Down there and back.
I didn't run the 200.
That was 200 yards. It took you 11 minutes to do that, and I was watching. You never fell. But anyway, I was talking about their quarterback, DJ Brown.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to be saying his name quite a bit. As a sophomore, he threw for almost 1,000 yards. But he ran for 2,200 yards last year and got in the end zone 25 times.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I know he's making some noise with some big schools and getting some looks from some great programs. And so we'll look for him to challenge the defense a little bit here and see if the Tigers can contain, much like they did last week. We always talk about how our great coaching staff, not to take anything away from the players, have to execute, but last week. You and I talked about it after the game some too, Dylan. That Bell's offense, just by way of kind of circling back on that, is a really hard thing to follow, as our listening audience found out from us. And I mean, I know we're football illiterate or whatever, but I was trying to follow the ball, and I couldn't follow the ball and so for our defense to contain them the way that we did, that is a lot of planning, a lot of – because it's as a defender, it's everything in your being wants to go the way the momentum is going and the offense is going. And we had a lot of guys that stayed home, that did their job, that were disciplined in their defense, which is beyond. You have to be athletic to make the tackles, right? No matter when the play comes to you. So athleticism is one thing, but discipline is another. And so we definitely saw that from our defense. It just makes me think about it when a quarterback like what Leonard has, who is a great athlete and like I said, is going to probably play at the next level, may not do as much against a defense like Gunter because we play 11-man defense.
Yeah.
It's not one-on-one.
It's not.
And basketball is a game. I love basketball. Basketball many times can look like 5 games of one-on-one going on.
Yeah.
That's not the way good football is played. So you got to get by 11 guys, and that's going to be difficult to do.
Well, in football, and high school football, especially in Texas, I mean, not every team you run into is going to be a defensive unit or somebody would be like, man, that's actually, a defensive powerhouse because – a lot goes into defense. You've got to have the athletes, but, defense is almost more, want and hustle and attitude than it is anything else. But you're right. It also has a ton to do with the game plan. And Gunter had called up a really nice game plan last week, stacking the box and really playing kind of a 7-man front and not letting anything outside. So.
Well, we're getting underway here, and here's the kickoff by Logan Ray Wiley Hubbard, and that is going to be caught in the end zone and taken for a touchback. So Gunter won the toss and is going to defer to the second half as they like to do. So Gunter will get the ball at the beginning of the second half, but Leonard beginning the first offensive drive tonight from their 25-yard line as that was a touchback on the first kickoff of the night.
Yes, and now that I see that they're way down there, we really need them. We need a big play right now so we can tell what happens.
Yeah, but we don't need a big play because Gunner's on defense. So we'll see. What quarterback is under center. I can tell you that. I'm sorry. He's in shotgun. But they had no wide outs. And so this is going to be a play right up the middle and stop by that Tiger defense. Let's see about how many yards he picked up there. It was a designed run by the quarterback. So we may see a lot of that tonight. It's going to be second down now, and they're not keeping up with the down distance on the
that's too bad.
The scoreboard.
That's a tough one.
6 to go. That's 2nd and 6.
Okay.
They changed it.
Thank
Shotgun
goodness.
formation here with 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Quarterback now throwing to his left. That ball is complete, but I don't know if he had enough to get a first down. Let's see if he did. Some of the Leonard players are signaling. Now the referee did signal, so it is a first down for Leonard. Their first down of the night as they are back to the line of scrimmage here pretty quickly, with 2 wide receivers out to the left and 2 to the right. Shotgun formation for Leonard. Here's the snap. Quarterback dropping back, and he's going to run it forward. Quarterback keeper on that, and hit pretty quickly by that Tiger defense. Not much going there.
Yeah, I could see Lane Dofi from here. Looks like that he might have come in and made the tackle. But, yeah, trying to run in between the tackles out of that shotgun. And I'd love to tell you what's going on behind the line of scrimmage because I don't know if they're read pass options or any type of – I know that there's no movement there. I think they're just designed quarterback keepers.
Another designed quarterback keeper there. Quarterback keeps it, runs to his left side this time, and let's see how much he was able to pick up there. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Leonard. Third down and 9 for Leonard. We're here in the first quarter. 10:50 left here in the first quarter. Leonard has picked up their first down of the night, but now third down and 9 here on this drive. Let's see what they can put together. 3 wide receivers to the right this time, 1 to the left. Quarterback communicating to his line. Now here's the snap. He drops back looking to throw to his right. He does. That ball falls incomplete, so we're going to have 4th down and 9 for Leonard. And this drive is going to stop short, and they're going to be punting down here where we are, Dylan.
Yeah, now that would be a pretty big punt. I guess they're not telling us what where the ball actually is as far as all. It's on the other side of the field. Yeah. That's probably just the way that you're going to have to call this.
Okay, on the off.
Because you don't have a yardage, right? That's not up there. We know it's 4th and 9, but we're not exactly sure. I feel like it's probably around the 30, but not sure.
Leonard now lining up to punt, and the punt is off, and it's a pretty high punt. This is going to be fair caught by Hudson Graham, and he looked like this guy was going to try to tackle him there.
Yeah, can't do that.
Decided not to. Somebody was yelling at me from behind me, weren't they?
They were asking if Will was here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I thought they were saying it was Roy here.
No.
I'm like, no, I'm right here. Just let me finish this play call real quick. 10:23 left here in the first quarter, and the Gunter Tiger offense will now be coming out onto the field, and with a let's see, pretty good field position there. The ball is on the 40-yard line, so not across midfield, still in Gunter territory, but looking to move over into Leonard Tiger territory pretty quick. We'll see what the script looks like here as Hut Graham lines up in that pistol formation that Gunter is fond of running. And here's the snap, and it's going to be a give to Mitchell Brewer. Brewer with his first carry of the night on the first play. Stopped pretty quickly, though. I don't know if he picked up any yardage on that. We'll see what the down and distance looks like here in just a moment. But Mitchell Brewer running the ball early.
Yep, that was Dalton Doyle, 51, middle linebacker, coming up to make that tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Who's having a smoke? Pistol formation. I'm smelling some cigarettes out here. I'm pretty sure you can't do that at school events anymore. Yeah, anywhere. Midway Mall, nothing. Pistol formation here for Gunter. 2-by-2 look here for them. Then send a man in motion. Here's the snap. Hudson Graham looking to throw, now scrambling out to his right, and he's going to have to take off and run it on his own, and he's going to be driven out of bounds, but not before he picks up a nice little gain. I think maybe he picked up about 5 or 6 yards.
Yep, might be more than that.
Let's see what he got.
Yeah, he was looking for something, looking for the big shot. No, that's first down.
Okay.
He did get the first down. He picked up 8 yards on that.
8-yard pickup there for Graham on the ground. And trips left this time for Gunter. Pistol formation. Mitchell Brewer in at the fullback. They're looking to the sideline for another player, and here he comes, coming out onto the field now. We got 11 guys. That'll be better.
Yeah.
Here's
Bring
the
them
snap.
all.
It hits the ground, but Hudson Graham picks it back up, takes off, running on his own, still on his feet, and spinning now, being tackled in the middle of the field, but not before he picks up a nice little gain.
Yeah, my perception, I think he's getting a little bit better, and I think he did pick up the first down there. So that was a 10-yard run and busted play. So that ball was down at his feet. Hudson's a 6'2" quarterback. He's got a long way to get down there and get it, but had the mind to get it and picked it up and ran it 10 yards like he should.
Dylan, we were really close to broadcasting right in front of the Leonard Tiger Band, and they're pretty healthy, so that would have been hard to do. I'm glad we're over here. Pistol formation now for Gunter, 2-by-2 look. Hudson Graham looking to his right, throwing to his right. That ball is complete to Cole Lemons, and he makes a spin move, still on his feet, off to the run, and nice little yards after catch there for Lemon Chill.
Broke tons of tackles there. That's just the quick out, and then I think it's either Ethan or Cade that's on that side, comes back. And blocks the cornerback and freed him up. But Cole had to make a couple moves, and it's good to see him get him involved in the offense early tonight.
8:55 left here in the first quarter. Your score is 0-0, but Gunter Tigers looking to change that here pretty quickly as they are on the 18-yard line, deep into Leonard territory. This is going to be a give up the middle, and I failed to see who got that. Who got the handoff there, Dylan? That's getting kind of far away from me.
That's the 18-wheeler. That's Mitchell Brewer.
Okay, Mitchell Brewer with the carry there. Let's see how many yards he picked up there as they were 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. So picks up a couple of yards. So they're now on the 16-yard line. Second down, ball on the 15-yard line.
You're looking for this, which is their roster.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
if you look over on the left side of the field, Cade and Roller and Lemons both checked in.
Okay, so far out to the left side there are 2 wide receivers, those 2 big wide receivers that Dylan is alluding to. And let's see what happens here. It's going to be a run to the right side this time. And let's see what they pick up.
Is that Hudson on a keeper? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Graham with a keeper to the right on second down. So we're going to be third down now, I believe. And you can pick. They can pick up a first down.
It's like my favorite thing.
Yeah, 3rd and 4. Still says 15, but that's probably on about the 13-yard line. 7:39 left here in the first quarter. Tigers
line.
On the 10-yard line, looking to score here on a 3rd down.
I'm going to point out something, but not yet.
Okay, double tight look here, and here's the snap, and it's going to be a give to Sloan, and he is into the end zone?
Yes, but we do have a flag that was early, and it was in the area of holding.
Okay.
Which would be a good time to bring up the fact that Ethan Sloan's Aunt Shelley sent us something from Hawaii. I think we had mentioned that earlier, and sent us all kinds of awesome treats in a bag that Ethan's mom brought us before the game. But that was very nice of Aunt Shelley.
Very nice
To send us that. We will enjoy that. So.
Well, we got a listing from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and Jill telling us his name is Mario. Did I say somebody's name was Mario?
No, she thinks we are in the press box and wants us to tell the PA guy that somebody's name isn't Mario. We do have a Mario.
They didn't let us in the press box.
Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
In that empty room that's over on the right, that the light's off.
But it is 3rd down here for the Tigers as they have assessed the penalty or marked the penalty off. It's now 3rd and 14 for the Tigers, as Ethan Sloan did make his way into the end zone. It sounded very anticlimactic. That's because there were flags flying all over the place, and I knew it was going to be called back. So
it's not because we're so used to it that we're
Ethan
just like,
Sloan just scores every play.
Again.
You know, it's kind of true, but I was actually seeing the flags fly on that one. So 3rd and 19 is actually the down and distance, as you have 2 wide receivers out to the left. That is roller coaster and lemon chill, and pistol formation here. Here's the snap. Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. He has a man, and that ball is complete to Sloan. Sloan still on his feet, making a move. And let's see how many yards he picked up. Leonard fans are clapping, so I'm going to assume that went their way.
Yeah, that was a really, really well-executed screen pass, trying to pick up 20 yards on the play, and just great defense by, I think it was number 23 for Leonard. Came in there probably from the defensive back spot, fought through a block, and made a great tackle. It's going to force him to kick a field goal.
Let's see here. Yeah, Tigers are going to be lining up, attempting a field goal for their first score of the night. Let's see if he can kick it through the uprights, and he does.
Yeah.
Well-kicked ball right into the tree.
Good from 39.
Yeah.
Which was a field goal, which I think is what you said.
Did I feel gold?
Well, it was gold right down the middle. Logan Hubbard getting on the right side of that. That's awesome.
He got a field goal.
Our flag guys, the flag kids, are upset. That's what I didn't want to point it out because I didn't, I don't believe in jinx, but I think a lot of people probably do. And if I had mentioned that, they'd have been blaming it on me for years. You remember when that idiot radio guy said that the flag guys were getting ready to run? They hadn't even scored yet.
Oh,
but they came down here, got the flags ready.
Yeah.
And then
they
didn't
get to use them.
Yeah, I guess we don't run the flags on a field goal.
Okay.
Sprinkles are for winners? I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maybe just run 2 of the flags or 3. It's worth 3 points.
903-818-3290 is our number, 903-818-3290. Tell us who you are and where you're listening from. We'd love to hear from you tonight. Thank you all for listening in. 6:37 left here in the first quarter. The Tigers with the first score of the night, a Logan Hubbard kick in for 3 points. And so the Gunter Tigers will be kicking off to the Leonard Tigers here in the first quarter, and they're going to have their if you're Leonard, do you think you count that as a win, that you held Gunter to 3 points on their first drive of the night?
Absolutely, you do. Yeah, absolutely do. And that that's a really, really great defensive play again against that screen call. So I love the play call, and that's just really good defense there. But yeah, Gunter kind of shooting themselves in the foot to put them in that long yardage situation.
Speaking of foot, Logan Hubbard has got one, and he kicks this one deep into the end zone, and that's going to roll out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Leonard Tigers will begin their second offensive drive of the night from the 25-yard line on a touchback with 6:37 left here. Your score is 3-0. Gunter leading early in the game.
This is a weird. So lots of things are weird.
My voice is weird.
We sound like horses.
Uh-huh.
We're sitting at a camping table in the corner of the end zone. I think the fans can actually hear us right now. That's how quiet it is.
Yeah, it is. It is quiet. This is a run play up the middle for Leonard this time. Not a whole lot going. Finds a defense.
Maybe
right
they're
his way.
listening to us.
Yeah.
They're not even watching the game. They're listening to us, not over the radio, just our voices. That's how quiet it is.
I'm loud. I am loud. I mean, my voice carries anyway, so you're probably right, Dylan. I'm probably the horn crew or whatever is probably going, is that Roy? Is he all the way across
Roy
the field?
here? He's not in the press. He's not in that 3,000 square foot 2-story press box.
Leonard running again this time on a 2nd and 9, and let's see what they pick up. 5:58 left here in the first quarter. Gunter Tigers leading 3-0. It's just going to be a short gain on the play, so we're coming to 3rd down now for Leonard, and they're deep in their own territory, or not too deep, but they started with a touchback, so not even close to midfield, not moving the ball. So it's 3rd and 5 now for Leonard, and let's see if what they can put together is they send 2 wide receivers out to the right and make it. Yeah, and then one to the left here looking to throw. Quarterback dropping back, looking. Going to have to try to do it with his feet here. He's off to the races and stopped. And the ball came flying out there, but I think it was because he was out of bounds with it. Yeah. Let's see how many.
4th and 5. He didn't get anything.
4th and 5. Actually, what happened there, the reason I said the ball came out was because he just lobbed it forward right there at the end of that play to get back to the line of scrimmage rather than take a loss. So
incomplete, yeah.
Yeah, so he probably got his team back whatever he would have lost there. So it's 4th down now for Leonard, and they're going to be punting. And you got Ethan Sloan and Hut Graham back deep for the Gunter Tigers.
Just got this note in that there's a punt return warning.
Oh, for your area, unless it gets kicked out of bounds.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was a watch.
It was a watch.
Yeah.
Conditions were favorable, but the storm went right.
Yeah. You know, for a punt return for a touchdown to happen, you need all the conditions to be there. And really, almost like when a hurricane hits the Gulf, it's got to hit that, the warm waters of the Gulf to really get its energy.
Yeah.
A punt returner needs the football.
Right.
And so if he doesn't have that, then you're not going to have the warning.
There's a lot of things that can happen, but that has to happen first.
Yeah. I mean, he could go over there and run it, but it won't count.
No.
And he would have had to go under the bleachers to get that.
He looks so foolish. So what happened was when Mitchell went out to do the coin toss as team representative, they called him Mario.
Oh.
And Mario Wheeler just doesn't sound good.
No, well, actually, it still sounds kind of cool.
That sounds kind of cool.
But it doesn't sound as cool as Mitchell.
First play from scrimmage for the Tigers is just a short gain up the middle. And so they're going to come to 2nd and 10. I think that was a give to the 18-wheeler.
It was. So he's getting the first team reps on these 2 opening drives this week.
2nd and 8 now for the Tigers as they lead 3-0 over the Leonard Tigers with 4:55 left here in the second quarter.
Let's check our personnel here. We've got 18-wheelers in at tailback, and then in this particular scenario, I think we've got a tight end. So you've got Cannon Lindbergh and Ethan Sloan.
Hudson Graham dropping back looking to throw, and that ball is going to fall incomplete. Actually bounces and lands in the hands of one of the sideline Leonard players.
Did he catch it?
Yeah, he caught it.
Okay. Yeah, it's worth nothing.
Nice little grab. Worth nothing, but nice little grab.
Yeah, he wanted Cole on that play. It was well defended as we've seen that one when they need to get to the sticks. He runs that stick pattern, and that ball was just a little bit it needed to be a little bit more outside to where only he could get it.
I'm laughing a little bit because I just remembered what I was talking about last time when we sounded like horses when I started doing the Def Leppard. Morton Gleben, Glotton Globen.
That's right.
So much fun with that. Pistol formation here for the Tigers on 3rd and 8. They got a man in motion. They're dropping back, looking to throw. Rolling to his right now, throwing. Finds a man. That ball is complete to the sideline. And I think he might have got yardage good enough for a first down on 3rd and 8.
Yeah, he did.
Moving the chains.
That's crazy. So, and our viewpoint is not very good, but what I was going to say is that didn't look like he ran a route that would get 8 yards, but he did.
Yeah. And yes. Taylor Frizzell said to give a shout-out to her pawpaw. So, pawpaw, if you're listening, thank you so much for listening tonight. Also, Xander Turner just messaged me and said, why do you sound like Darth Vader?
Yeah, don't worry about that, Xander.
Don't worry about that. But, yeah.
What you need to worry about is Hudson Graham running for a first down.
Did he get his first down on that?
I think so.
Scrambling to his left. He had the pistol formation, designed run for the quarterback, and they close to a first down. Got it. Yeah, they're moving the chains. First down, Gunter Tigers. And Tigers moving the ball readily on seemingly with ease on this drive. And so there's a timeout on the field. Looks like Leonard's going to
Did they
talk
take it?
about it. Yeah, I think Leonard took the timeout.
Okay.
And making sense. 4:29 left here in the first quarter, 3-0 Tigers. Again, Taylor Frizzell said, shout out to Paul. Thank you so much for listening.
Yes.
So, yeah, Moten Gleben, Glotten Globen. I sound like the beginning of a Def Leppard song. I'm sorry that we to answer your question, Xander, we think it has something to do with the connector that's got the doohickey and the doodle-doo making us do that.
I mean, I could give you the whole technical. So we can't. There's no Wi-Fi here.
There's no Wi-Fi,
and we could not get either of our hotspot phones to pair to my iPad, and we use just a regular connector for that. So in order to bring this picture to you, painted with Roy's words, we had to go through a phone, and in doing that, I know that my connector is not any good, and you got a couple of horses.
No, yeah.
Apologize. Darth Vader and a horse.
It's probably, but like half the cars in this parking lot have one of these little doohickeys, you know?
Yeah, they probably do.
If somebody just wants to run, nobody's listening that's here, though. So if you want to drive from wherever you are and bring us one of those little things. Pistol formation here for the Tigers coming out of the timeout. Let's see what they come up with here. It's going to be a give to Sloan, and he's still on his feet, spinning, moving, and now, man, that young man is what we call difficult to tackle.
Yeah. He probably makes the referees nervous because they don't know when to blow the whistle because he won't, they're standing him up, but he's still moving. He's not going to go down.
Yeah, ended up with a yard gain on that, but he moved several yards, back and forth and making people miss and all those kinds of things. So 2nd and 9 now for the Tigers as it is 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Gunners leading 3-0 in the competition. Pistol formation. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to his right, throwing quickly. That ball is caught by Ethan, but quickly hit by the cornerback and taken down. And so that may have been a loss on that play.
Yeah. So far, the defensive game plan is working. And the other thing that you're not seeing is you're not really seeing any broken tackles, ones that we usually will run through. You got 2 weeks to prepare for what's coming, and it looks like they did a really good job in preparing a game plan for it. And the athletes they're putting them in the position to make the plays, and they're making some plays.
Trips left this time. It's 3rd and 13 for Gunter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to his right.
Got him.
Finds somebody deep in the end zone, and he's got a man, and the ball falls incomplete, intended for the receiver in the end zone that time. Dylan, you said it early on. That looks like, was that Lemon Chill?
That was Lemon Chill, yeah. And it wasn't but with no pump fake. And he had 2 guys on him. He just ran past him, and the ball, I think, was pretty much put right where it needed to be, just a little bit outside of his reach. He made a dive, tried to get it, but.
Yep. This is going to be a punt situation for Gunter, and let's see if they can pin him close to the end zone, and they are. It's going to be a well-placed ball for Gunter, and so Leonard does hold Gunter to 4th down, and they have to punt, but they did a good job of pinning him deep close to the end zone with a lot of field in front of them for Leonard. Again, your score is 3-0. Gunter leading. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first quarter.
It's a weird score.
3-0. Yeah.
Well, just to say it as when you broadcast Gunter games, it's weird to say 3-0. I don't know why.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen very often. So Leonard deep in their own territory here. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right this time for them. 1 wide receiver to the left. This looks like a design run for the quarterback, and he moves ahead, but not too much.
Yeah, speaking of good game plans and athletes and making plays, that's exactly what the Gunter defense is doing this evening as well. Is Gunter not giving up, a ton this year, just over 200 yards per game through those first 6 games to their opponents, 135 on the ground and then only 70 through the air. So very stingy defense.
Leonard, quarterback looking to his right this time, throwing to his right. That ball is complete, but he's hit pretty quickly by the cornerback on the left side.
I think that was Adam Reed over there.
I said left side, but it's the right side because
it's his right. Yeah. It's our left.
It's our left. Let's go on. Shout out to Brandon Wilcox, though, number 52.
Yes.
That's it. I got it. Shout out to him.
Well, good job.
It's on my phone right there.
They asked you to?
Yeah, they said do it, so I did it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Todd Carruthers said we sound like Seattle Slew character from The Ticket. Okay, as Leonard quarterback looking to throw. That ball is going to fall incomplete, though, on 3rd down. So 4th down deep in their own territory. You want to issue a watch right here?
No, that's right, George. And thanks for having me on the show. And
oh, man.
Yeah, I think Well, you know what? When I saw the last one shanked into the stands, I think it's going to be
wind out of your
hard.
watch.
Well, yeah. I mean, the watch is still there, but they're trying to avoid any type of warning. So this is one of the situations where they tell them just, kick it to your mama.
Kick it deep, kick it somewhere,
kick
it out of there.
And a plate of nachos somewhere.
And the punt is up, and it's going to hit the turf and go out of bounds into a plate of nachos. So let's see where the Tigers begin their drive.
Do you think it's interesting that in this game where we are broadcasting from the back corner of an end zone that there really hasn't been a single play on the other side of the 50? And they've all been over there.
No, that's right.
Is that going to be the way it's going to be all night?
Make sure we got a good wide angle of what's going on. I'm filling me up a Dr. Pepper right here.
Oh, here we go.
It's
that might help your vision.
It's about to get real. I'll be able to see with Dr. Pepper vision for sure.
Just a second, you'll be like, hey, did you know there's 38 juniper trees right behind the goalpost? Like, what? Can you see that? All right, Ethan Sloan is in at tailback. You've got an I formation with Mitchell Brewer. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is a little different look here. And this is going to be a give to the 18-wheeler. Mitchell Brewer up the middle. Maybe picks up just a couple, maybe 3 yards. Let's see where they mark it.
Yeah, there's a little triple option out of that I, and pick your poison there. You give it to the 18-wheeler up the middle. You can keep it with Hudson, or what he's gotten so good at is reading that defense and putting that pitch right on the money to Ethan.
5-yard pickup on the play. So 5 yards for Brewer there as it's 2nd and 5 now for Gunter as the ball is on the 45-yard line. Pistol formation, 2 wide receivers out to the right. And this is going to be a give, though, to Ethan Sloan, and he's going to turn the corner. He's off to the races. It's a watch. It's a warning. It's a touchdown. Touchdown, Gunter Tigers. Ethan Sloan off to the races and into the end zone. Horns are honking. Flags are flying. Touchdown, Gunter Tigers.
The right kind of flags, the GHS flags.
The GHS flags, yeah, not those ugly yellow mustard flags.
All right, we got to give a shout out to Coach Wiley on that one. I believe that's our first showing somebody what our Wildcat package looks like this year. That was a direct snap to Ethan Sloan, and took advantage of that. Went around the edge and rattle off a little touchdown there.
So direct snap to Ethan Sloan. I thought that seemed like a quick handoff.
Yeah, it was.
My goodness,
it was super quick. Went right to him.
Extra point attempt pending. It's 9-0. Gunter Tigers leading now. And the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. Almost hits. It does. It hit the electrical pole right there above the trees. And so if he kicks that a little bit harder into the right, we could blow a transformer.
Knock us all out.
We could just completely lose all power in Fannin County. They're going to be calling us from Celeste. What y'all do? Y'all do it again?
Golly,
y'all playing Gunter and they got that kicker out there or what? 10-0 is your score with 1:10 left here in the first quarter. It feels a little more natural to say 10-0.
It does, yeah. And there's someone in Celeste that is like, in 1971 when they built that stadium and they put the transformer, I said, what are y'all doing? How many times are we going to lose power?
Don't you know? You don't care about us down here in Celeste. That's clearly what's going on. Y'all know we're going to lose power on Friday night. I'm trying to watch Dallas.
They raised all that money and put in them juniper trees. I told them, that's the slowest growing tree. It'll be 50 years before it covers that up.
I'm going to miss Knott's Landing because the power's going to be off because y'all put that right up there. So, 10-0 is your score. Gunter Tigers leading. They're going to be kicking off to Leonard. And not a whole lot. We haven't seen much from the Leonard offense just yet.
Well, we haven't seen them at all because they've been 75 yards away.
Right, that's true. They are in another county.
Because they not real effective so far on offense. I believe they picked up a first down on the opening drive, but, been forced to punt it a couple times now. Three times?
Yeah.
Two times.
Two times. Hubbard's kick is up, going to the left side and out of bounds just under the scoreboard there. So it'll be a touchback for Leonard again.
Yeah.
Man, they're having so much fun over by that concession stand.
Well, and here's –
I got to look. I got to see what's going on. Or are they playing craps? Like what could possibly be that fun at a Leonard concession stand?
Well, and we're right in front of the Tiger Diner, which is the concession stand. And I was just thinking, if times were different, if this was normal, we would probably be getting in a fight, or there's no way anyone could hear us because there'd be so many kids down here.
No, that's true. This is a design run for the quarterback up the middle for Leonard. Tough going, met by that Tiger defense. Let's see how many yards he picked up. It's going to be second down, though, for sure for Leonard.
Yeah, so the just got a question from the Gunter Brew House, and I was looking for the emoji of the I don't know
shrug.
Yeah, and I couldn't find it on the fly like that. But yeah, they're very acute ears that said we hadn't heard Ashton Bennett's name. I guess you're gonna call that
The Warhorse.
The Warhorse, yeah. So the Warhorse is not.
Is this a halfback pass? Is that what just happened, or is it a quarterback over just rolling out to the right that way?
Yeah, rolling out. That was the quarterback for Leonard rolling out to the right, and then it almost looked like a shovel.
Yeah, weird.
I think it just wasn't a spiral. That's all it was.
Okay, it was just a bad thrown ball because I was thinking the quarterback usually throws the ball really well, and he didn't in that instance. It happens sometimes. 3rd and 6 now is the down for the Leonard Tigers as they hold possession of the ball. And you've got 2 wide receivers out to the left for Leonard, 2 out to the right also. Quarterback looking to his left now. He's making a move, running it up the middle, decides to keep it on his own, and he's going to pick up a first down for Leonard.
Yeah, that's we both went ooh because that was a little shake and bake and broke somebody's ankles. But, yeah, you can see that they want that guy contained. He's got some wheels. I mentioned 2,200 yards on the ground last year as a sophomore. And looking to add to that total this year. I know he's only played 3 games, but I think I had him. He's the leading rusher on their team, as you would imagine.
Yeah. Shotgun formation for them here as they have 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Looks like he's going to throw, but then takes off on his own. He's making a move, trying to get it around the outside, but not going to be able to do so. Swallowed up by that Tiger defense.
Yep, he's averaging 144 yards a game on the first here in the first 3 games of this season, as that's going to be the end of the first quarter. They're going to flip sides, so we're really not going to get to see them. As it's 10-0, Gunter all over this one. Got a Logan Hubbard field goal to start off that opening drive from 39 yards. It was right down the middle, and then an Ethan Sloan Wildcat direct snap scores on a touchdown. Did you realize what just happened? So
someone just came up and started a conversation with me. So
Leonard picked up a first down. Oh, no, it's second. Yeah, they picked up a first down, but it's the end of the quarter.
Okay.
So they're still not going to come down here.
They're not going to
now they're going the other way.
Go the other way.
I don't know that we'll ever actually see them in person.
I've had a lot of people come up to the fence here behind me and yell across and go, "They won't let you up in the press box?" and then they tell me like 2 or 3 times, so I turn around and go, "No, they won't." Okay. Good to see you.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. It's just we're just as baffled as y'all are by the whole situation.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
We don't know what's going on.
Just a couple of grown men sitting in the corner of the end zone around a picnic table.
Of course we are.
Hollering football. I don't know what to tell you.
Leonard Tiger offense on the field as we are getting a little bit closer look to them. Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw, throws across his body and finds a man. That ball is complete. Not for a huge game, but he does complete the pass. Let's see what they give him on that, or what he earned, I should say, on that. 3rd down for Leonard here.
He earned every bit of no yards.
Was it 2nd and 14?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
yeah, you're right.
4 yards
right.
on the play. So 3rd and but you are back to, like I said, 3rd and 10 now for Leonard, and let's see if they're looking to throw. They got just 1 wide receiver out to the left, so kind of a packed house. Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. He's throwing deep. I lost it in the lights, and it almost hit a band member. That ball's going to fall incomplete.
That is exactly the spot that the superintendent and the technology guy wanted to put us.
We could have caught that ball.
I would have caught it.
Yep.
No, it's not true. It would have hit me square in the face.
I would have called fair catch and it hit me in the chest and broke me like my ET,
And then for the rest of the second quarter, you just been going, I got it. I got it. I'll take us home.
Punt situation here for Leonard is his 4th and 10 with 11:21 left here in the second quarter. And he does get the punt off. It's going to be fair caught and caught by Hut Graham, and let's see what yard they're on. They're going to be coming back this direction. I think we're going to get some. Action
now
down
we're
here.
going to get to see
Gunner's coming this way.
Actual high school football players.
Man, what if they just run it right into the end zone and present us with the game ball?
Oh man, I would leave you. Like
I'd be all by myself.
Yeah, because I'd take it and put it in my truck so they couldn't take it back.
Jill's waving at me.
I think you can buy the game balls. Did you see that? Coach Wiley's doing that again, where you can buy game used football. It's a team issue ball. It's cool looking.
Team issue ball.
I think they're $1 million.
I have to look into that. It's not a big deal.
Oh my gosh, there's 2 Tigers coming out.
Tiger offense on the field. This is going to be a give to Mitchell Brewer to the right side. Let's see how many yards he picks up. We do have the Tiger mascots joining us over here in the end zone.
Oh, they look hungry.
They look hungry?
I got a high five.
They're giving fives.
Yep, I got a high
five.
How
we doing? How we
doing? I
get
some knuckles.
Appreciate all that y'all
Bam.
do. Thank you so much.
Knuckles.
Give me some.
Hey, they love
give
us.
Me something right here. There we go. Boom, blow it up. Thanks, Thanks, Tiger mascots.
I'm waving in Tiger mascot language.
You're doing, he's doing.
Instead of just saying thank you, I was doing my hands like thank you.
It's so just strange to interact with the mascot. Pistol formation here for the Tigers as they're dropping back, and handoff goes to, I think that went to Mitchell Brewer. Still, no, that's Ethan Sloan.
That is Ethan Sloan.
That's an 8, not a 1-8. So Ethan Sloan spinning out and being taken down by a herd of the Leonard Tigers. It's not a herd of
ambush.
Tigers. Yeah, okay.
I know.
Is that what it is? A pride?
No, that's lions.
Oh, crud.
A gaggle?
A whole bunch?
A gaggle of tigers.
2 wide receivers out to the right this time. Pistol formation for the Tigers. Hut Graham looking to the sideline, getting the play. And now he's getting back, talking to his line.
Look like a gunslinger.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to his right, throwing to his right. That ball is complete and still on his feet. A lot of yards after catch there for Cade. Roller coaster.
Cade Roller, very athletic after catches the ball there and makes a couple nice cuts and was running with purpose.
You know how many yards? Yeah, somebody's smoking again. That's what you're smelling. Yeah.
Do we have a flag?
Throwing a flag on the cigarette?
I think there was a penalty flag there. Yep. Something bad against Gunter because 4 people on the Leonard side clapped.
Okay. Do you know how many yards on the season Hut Graham has?
Oh, what, passing?
Yep.
Yeah, of course I do. I'm not
telling
you.
I think we're getting pretty close to a milestone.
We're getting close to 1,000 yards, you bet. Yeah, we needed 95 yards to start the game to get to – oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not right.
About 60 or 40 or something like that?
Yeah, he needed 40 yards. So he's there.
He's already got the 1,000
He's already got the 1,000 yards.
Congratulations, Hut Graham, on 1,000 yards on the season.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
I don't know if he's got 40 yet tonight.
He would have if that play had stood.
Well, that's why I started talking about it, and then I looked up and thought, well, they called it back. So.
Well, all right. So Cole had a big gain, but I don't believe that was for 40. So he may be just shy of it.
Okay.
Now, what I was talking about, he was 95 yards short of 2,000 career yards.
Okay. This is a give to Ethan Sloan to the left side, and he picks up a first down for the Tigers. Just a short game, but it was enough to pick up a first down. And so ball on the 43-yard line back in Gunter Tiger territory. Looking across midfield here as it's 9:35 left here in the second quarter. Tigers leading 10-0 over the Leonard Tigers. Pistol formation here for Gunter. Here's the snap. And that's going to be a ball thrown down the middle of the field and just out of the reach of
Cannon Lindbergh.
Cannon Lindbergh, number 5, Cannon Lindbergh, and he is down here close to us. Thanks for stopping by, Cannon.
Yeah. Hey, we got to see him.
We got to see somebody.
Well, I could tell you that I predicted that Gunter would be in all white since Leonard was in all blue, but that's not true. Gunter's got the blue pants and then white jersey this evening with the blue helmet. Awesome. I like the look.
Who else has Leonard's colors? We were talking about that last week. Who else had Bell's colors? Anybody else got?
Friendship High School in Lubbock, Texas.
I think Little Elm maybe does.
I think they're more gold than yellow. This is like a true. That's LSU yellow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. This is going to be a keeper by Hut Graham, and he's still on his feet, breaking loose. Gets a big gain right here. Let's see if anybody can take him down. I think they finally got him out of bounds.
Oh, they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 3, maybe 4, 5. It's not fair because I don't think he did.
Yeah, the play was developing so quickly there. That was Hut Graham, and it looked like they were going to get him close to the line of scrimmage, and he just broke loose, and the young man has got some wheels, and so he's almost in for the touchdown, taken out at about the 3-yard line, and so they're really ball on the 4-yard line, and this is the first time where I'm calling the game and they can hear me. So 3 wide receivers out to the left this time. Hut Graham in a pistol formation, and this is going to be a keeper up the middle for Graham, and he is in for the touchdown.
Called his own number there.
Called his own number. Touchdown, Hudson Graham.
So, hey, I got us down here. And that was over a 40-yard run to get down here. And when it was developing around that edge, again, we're below the field and in the corner and a mile away.
Yeah.
I thought it was Ethan because I was like, man, somebody with fast legs and arms has the ball.
Yeah.
That's Hut.
Graham
Hut's got some wheels, too.
Definitely has some wheels. And in for the, like I said, the big gainer on the ground, and then powers it in for the touchdown on the ground. And Hubbard lining up to kick. We got to get these boys on the other end of the field away from this secondhand smoke, as that kick is blocked. Tried to do a scoop and run. Another guy does do a scoop and run, and he's brought down from behind. And
by Hut Graham.
Hut Graham making the tackle.
The Hudson Graham show.
So the extra point attempt is no good. Leaves our score at 16-0. Gunter leading here with 9:03 left in the second quarter. As I said, the secondhand smoke is probably what got us.
Yeah,
right there.
It's just it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something you're used to. Like when you smell it these days, you're like, what is going on? Is there something wrong?
Yeah.
This is out of the ordinary. But, yeah, so to answer a question from before, no Ashton Bennett this evening, but we don't know why.
And we also
not that we would know why.
Right.
But
and
no
we
AB.
also have the human football is not out tonight either.
Okay.
So we got like you said, we've called it already. We got Mitchell Brewer in at fullback, and
it's been Mitchell, and Ethan, and Hudson.
Mitchell, Ethan, Hudson, getting all the carries thus far in the ball game. 9:03 left here in the second quarter. 16-0 is your score. Gunter Tigers leading Leonard Tigers at Leonard Tigers Stadium in Leonard, Texas.
Yep.
What kind of trees you said these were? Blue spruce?
When I said juniper, and I don't think that's true. There's some type of evergreen, maybe.
Some kind of evergreen
I
tree.
don't know.
They just stay green.
They're green. Green.
Hubbard lines up to kick for the Tigers, kicking off towards us this time. So you better look up here, Dylan, because this could hit you square in the forehead.
Come on, Logan, kick me the ball. Oh my gosh, it's coming right at me.
It's coming right at you. It's going to be fair caught on about the 5-yard line by Leonard.
So they'll get to advance the ball to the 25, which last week we had the weird deal where the one kid signaled fair catch, the other one caught it and ran, and then they downed the ball where the first kid signaled fair catch, and that's not a penalty, but once you signal it and somebody else catches it, then you are signaling that that's where you'd like the ball.
Right.
And so that's how that rule plays out, and that keeps you from just having 11 guys or 10 guys signaling fair catch all the time, I guess.
Right. Designed run here for Leonard as the quarterback makes his way just to the left side and picks up a nice little gain on the run there. I don't know if it was quite enough for a first down.
Now, is Ethan Sloan in on the tackle on the high side of it? No, that's actually, I'm sorry. That was Adam Reed and Isaac Villanueva from that defensive end position making the tackles.
9-yard gain, so 2nd and 1 now for Leonard. Quarterback in the shotgun formation. Another run by the quarterback, this time to the left side. Let's see if he picks up. All he needed was a yard for the first. And let's see if they're able to move the chains. They are. So first down for Leonard. Shout out to my wife for listening and also texting me secondhand smoke.
Yeah, and she well, and she can tell what that secondhand smoke has already done to your voice.
Makes my voice sound like whatever I sound like. Darth Vader, sound like a scary person. It's coming into the spooky season.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
Shotgun formation here for Leonard. 8:15 left here in the second quarter. This is going to be a give to the running back underneath, and he's diving ahead. Picks up about a 4 or 5 yard pickup, maybe a little bit more. Leonard fans like it. 16-0 is your score. Gunter Tigers leading Leonard with 8:07 left here in the second.
Yeah, the fans need to make some noise here as they got a little something going. That's their second first down on this drive.
Yeah, band is making a little bit of noise. That's good. Man, that national anthem was early tonight. You notice that?
Yeah, no, it was. And a moment of silence a prayer, and then a moment of silence, and then the national anthem.
All of those.
All of those were right there.
Did all the things.
Yeah. They're going
to measure it. They're going to measure it. They motioned them ahead and said first down, but now they're going to measure.
They're going to say, hold on.
Let's measure. You don't see a lot of measurements anymore.
No. I just think people just don't care.
They don't care. It's just
like, whatever.
It's so close. It's a first down. Just give it to them. They're pointing ahead. They were right to begin with.
Yeah.
And it's a first down. And, golly.
I mean, it feels like.
It's the guy back there. He's sitting in the truck. He's back there having
a pack.
A stogie.
Well.
Stogies I have found sure.
I don't know why I thought about this, but I'll tell you after this play.
Okay. 16-0 is your score. Gunter Tigers leading, but Leonard Tigers driving. Just picked up a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line for Leonard. Shotgun formation. Lots of wide receivers to choose from, but they're going to give it to the running back underneath. And he's diving ahead, picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Let's see where they place him.
Yeah, was tackled almost as soon as he got the ball, but big kid and just kind of moved the pile there a little bit. But there's a ton of Tigers in on the tackle there.
2nd and 6 for Leonard as he picks up 4 yards on that last dive up the middle. Again, 4 wide receivers. Shotgun formation is a design run to the quarterback, and he's dodging and moving and bouncing around to the outside, now spinning and diving ahead. Very athletic play there.
You going to comment? Yeah, so that's our first time to actually see what he looks like when he runs.
Yes.
He has got some wheels. He's fast, very, very fast, laterally, the left to right, but still trying to go north-south. But, yeah, just looking at that, I was like, uh-oh. Like, I got scared that we might not be able to tackle him.
Yeah, the quickness on that was pretty impressive. So, yeah, very athletic young man, and what we've heard is true. It's 1st down and 10 now for Leonard as they are on the 37-yard line in shotgun. Here's the snap. Quarterback dropping back, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, has a man. That ball hits him in the chest, bounces out, falls incomplete.
Yeah, as Cade Dotson was over there, and if he was over there just a second earlier, might have been able to get a deflection and pick that off. But it still would have counted, been a pick off. But there is a flag on the play. It looks like it's against Leonard's.
Okay, the Leonard's flag, and maybe back them up a little bit here. 7:07 left in the second quarter. Gunter Tigers leading Leonard Tigers 16-0. You know what we got to talk about tonight, Dylan? I think maybe at halftime or when we get a chance is I'd like to do a little bit of varmint talk.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's out where we live, and people that are new to our area might not be as familiar with it, but there's a lot of varmint close encounters.
Yeah.
Of the varmint variation.
You had some this week.
I had some this week. Didn't you have some this week?
Yes.
Yep.
I did. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but
something.
Yeah.
You had some kind of varmint.
I've got 7 minutes and 5 seconds to think about it. So.
Well, you got shotgun formation here for Leonard as the quarterback fakes the handoff, now looking to throw, and he's going to have to throw it out of bounds, and looks like it almost hit one of our mascots.
It almost hit a tiger in the back of the head, and you want to talk about a mad animal. You hit a tiger in the back of the head with a football?
You can't make a tiger mad like that. Golly. Oh, speaking of tiger, I've been eating Frosted Flakes all week.
I saw that.
Man, they're so good.
That's a new thing for you? You hadn't had Frosted Flakes in the house until recently?
Not a little bit. Yeah, no. Some of my kids asked for them, and we don't normally get them. I'm like, okay, let's get them. And then craziest thing, I went to the freezer last night. There was no Bluebell in there. This is a designed run for the quarterback, and he's hit hard by the Tiger defense. That's Mitchell Brewer laying the 18 wheels on him.
Yeah, and Mason Peacock was there and kind of slowed him down just enough, but Mitchell finished him off. Mitchell would have tackled him anyway.
Yeah.
But I think it might have hurt a little bit more.
Did you bring any off spray or Deep Woods Repel?
You think we need some?
I thought something bit me on the leg, but it's probably just sunburn peeling. 3rd and 2. No, 3rd and 18. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
3rd and 18 now for Leonard. A big penalty threw me off there. So rolling out to his right now is the quarterback. Oh. And now back to his left and trying to move ahead. Still on his feet. Man, he's a very athletic young man, but also a very stingy Tiger defense.
Yeah. Not
letting him get too much there. Let's see what he picks up.
Well, and I'll give you some names, and you'll know that he's athletic and that was a tough run, because that was a Martin Garcia that dove at his feet and couldn't get him. Mitchell Brewer dove at his feet and couldn't get him, and I think he broke one more tackle. And you talk about some very sure tackling Tigers.
Yeah.
Couldn't get him. Sure. You can see why he is getting looks.
Yeah. I'm getting some itches. I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting out here in the grass.
They put us back in the chigger pile.
Dylan, if there's a chigger within a mile, it will find my ankles. I hate chiggers.
I know you do.
Man, I hate chiggers. I think I'm in a pile of them right now in the end zone, which means our boys probably are too. Every time they get tackled, they're getting chiggers.
I think they're just right here, and that's why when we said, well, what about that back corner, these guys from Leonard said,
you talking about chigger corner? Yeah,
Go for it.
Go for it. That's where we keep all the town's chiggers, the whole slew of them.
And we laughed, but they didn't laugh.
No, so that's
they were being serious.
Sean Belly says we sound good now.
What?
Yeah.
Now we don't sound like horses anymore?
No.
Okay. Ask and ye shall receive. I guess. 4th and 4.
4th and 4 is the call. Leonard called timeout there. Called timeout there.
Yeah, they did.
And so now they're coming back out on the field, assuming they took some time there to say, what do we want to do right here?
Well, from the 32, that would be a pretty strong field goal, 49 yards or so. They have not attempted a field goal this year.
What do you think is going to happen? What do you think?
I think they're going to go for it.
Designed run, though, to the quarterback?
I think they're just going to let him do what he does. But you do have a bunch trips on the left.
Yeah, you do. So quarterback now, but design run, trying to bounce to the right side, trying to find something, moving ahead. He's tackled. Let's see what he picks up. I don't think he got it, Dylan.
I don't think he did either, and I'm trying to see who that was. It looked Mason Peacock with a great tackle.
Peacock with a big hand. He had a big hand in things because he literally has a huge hand with that cast on there.
That's right. So are they – I can't tell who's celebrating.
Everyone.
Both sides are celebrating with 5:52 left in the second quarter. Gunter up 16-0. They're going to ask for
a measure.
A measurement.
They're going to measure.
This is a big measurement.
Yeah, this is big.
If you had to guess the yard line that they're on right now, would you have guessed the 32? Or would you have said like the 6?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
Can't
really
tell anything.
Really hard to see. And I would have guessed that he did not get the 4 yards, but clearly it's very, very close.
Yep.
16-0 is your score. 5:52 left here in the second. We are in the end zone, so it's a little bit difficult for us to be able to see. So doing the best we can to try to give you down in distance. They're calling for a measurement. Referees saying, no, not that. No, where's the sticks with speaking spells? No, that was in Prosper. We don't
robot measurements.
We need robot measurements, not these humans. There's error involved. Let's see how they stretch it out. Let's see what it looks like. Did they get it, Dylan? Did they get it? And it is no good. Gunter Tiger football. Gunter Tiger football. That's big time.
That's turnover on downs. That's a great tackle by Mason Peacock.
Yep.
And that wasn't he slowed him down and he got a shoelace. That was just all Mason.
Big Paul.
Come on now.
Let's call him Big Paul.
From now on.
Big Paul.
Big Paul. He won't even have to ask his grandkids, what do you want to call me?
Big
60 years from now, he'll be known as Big Paul.
Big Paul. It's good. Makes me think about my favorite show, Little House. Little House on the Prairie.
Paul?
Hey, Paul. Yeah, if I could just be half of what Michael Landon was on that show, oh, my goodness.
You still wouldn't be good enough. But, man, that'd be a start.
Let's see here.
Do you think 15-year-olds like the nickname Big Paul? Probably not.
We're going to see.
Just let it work.
Out. Pistol formation here for the Gunter Tigers as they take over after a turnover on downs. This is going to be a sweep given out to Ethan Sloan. See if he can turn the corner here, and he does. Still on his feet, makes a move back to the inside.
Better wrap him
Still
up.
On his feet. Somebody better tackle that boy. Finally able to be brought down. Let's see what the gain on that thing was. There was gain like laundry detergent.
So the ball was on the 29. And now I would say, if I had to guess, that the ball is on the 47.
Yeah. Lots of gains.
Their side. Oh, 49. I was close.
Good.
This is a fun game.
Yeah.
This is a
big
fun game.
pickup there for Ethan Sloan. Nice run.
20 yards.
A lot of speed. Pistol formation here, and it's going to be whistled dead. Somebody was smoking.
That's going to be a false start.
False start.
Against the Tigers. Which will make it 1st and 15, I'm guessing. Unless there's something else that I don't know about.
Gunter leading 16-0, 5:31 left here in the second quarter.
Ethan Sloan looks fast this evening. Not that he doesn't ever, but tonight he looks really fast.
Price says we sound like the voice that makes a ransom call asking for a duffel bag full of unmarked bills. So I guess some people.
So when I laugh like that, it probably is really creepy.
It's like Vincent Price on the Thriller video. 3 wide receivers out to the left this time. Pistol formation. Empty back. No, you have to do running back there.
Somebody's back there.
Let's see here. This is going
to
be
it to him.
A give to who we didn't see.
That looks like Mitchell.
Yeah. Mitchell Brewer with the carry up the middle. Not a whole lot doing there.
Don't you love the way the PA announcer said it? 18.
18.
Man.
Roll on.
Roll on. Did he say picked up about 2 yards friends? This PA guy might be one of the best out there. I can't say the best ever because of the company that I'm in right now.
Right, yeah, of course. 2nd and 13 for the Gunter Tigers as they send 2 wide receivers out to the right, and this is going to be a give to the left-hand side of the field, and he stood up.
Yeah, that's just I don't know what we actually call that, so I'm going to have to call Brent Graham this next week.
There's a flag after the play.
Oh, back there in the backfield, and it was late.
Yeah, and every time this young man over here on the Leonard likes it, whatever it was. It's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Gunter Tigers. So it's going to back them up quite a bit.
Okay.
It's pretty uncommon for the Gunter Tigers.
It is. Yeah. Usually they're not going to get involved in things like that. But yeah, that's going to be of the 15-yard variety.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Man, there's really something going on concession stand. I got to look again. It's just a big herd of people over there. I don't know if maybe they're doing TikTok dances.
TikToks.
Pistol formation, 3rd and 10 now for Gunter. Here's the snap. Hudson Graham dropping back, looking to throw. And he's going to have to take it on his own, make some moves, still on his feet, coming down the sideline, finally taken out of bounds right before he gets to that first down marker.
Yeah, and it was 3rd and 26. So it was 3rd and 10 when they took the snap, but they hadn't updated it.
They didn't update it.
And he almost, rattles off 26 yards there.
Nice pickup by Hudson Graham, close to first down yardage.
But not enough, and that's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to look like they're going to punt it. He's able to get 17 yards on that pickup, be 4th and 9.
4th and 9. What did you think about the little okey doke move he put on?
I love it.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's so fast. Punt situation here for Gunter, and Hudson Graham rolling out to his right, now punting, and it's going to take a Gunter Tiger roll.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to let it roll down to about the 20-yard line where Leonard Tigers will begin their drive. And they are down here close to us, close to this end of the field. 4:20 left here, 16-0 is your score. Gunter Tigers leading.
Forcing the punt there, and we can blame that one, I think, on the penalty. As they look like they were moving the ball, and then 15-yard penalty puts them in a 3rd and 26, and Wiley is really good, but I don't know that he's got a 3rd and 26 play that you can execute every time.
Right. Shotgun formation here for Leonard as they're going to give to their fullback up the middle. He bounces around to the outside, and I saw that happen. There's a couple flags coming in. No, I saw it happen. Then I saw the flag. The flag, I believe, is going to be for a face mask.
You saw against us then. You saw the cause, and he's signaling face mask. So here's another 15-yard penalty. 16-0 sounds good. 16-7 does not sound good.
No. Every time somebody on the sideline keeps throwing the ball up in the air, and I think it's another flag. I just keep catching them out of the corner.
Oh, gosh, come on, boys.
What are we doing? No, we keep getting flags after the play.
We got to tighten it up.
So, that was just a incidental thing there, nothing malicious about it, but he did get his hand on his face mask there, and so that's a big break for the Leonard Tigers as they move the ball ahead. Ball now on the 34-yard line. Shotgun formation, design run to the quarterback. He's trying to find his way up the middle and find nothing but an 18-wheeler right in his grill.
He was off on a midnight run,
Midwest
run.
He was on a Midwest run and ran into a snowbank in Illinois. Golly.
Yeah, that's just the big boy tackling another big boy.
So 2nd and 9 now for Leonard as they look to the sideline getting the play. 2-by-2 look for them. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to his left now, throwing, finds a man. That ball is complete. He's hit quickly, though, by the cornerback for Gunter. That ball is complete. Let's see how many yards he picked up. They are, let's see here, if they're going to be able to move the chains. I don't believe they are. They're not yet. So we're going to assume that we're going to 3rd down. Indicator still says 2nd and 9, but we know that's not the case. So let's see. We're going to measure again.
Man.
We've had some serious measurements. It's going to bleed right into 5th quarter.
If and I mentioned it a couple times, it feels stale. It's not very loud. But one thing you can do to really kill the momentum is measure.
He's measured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Measurements. Oh, it showed that I was connected to a hotspot for just a second.
Just for a second.
And then it went away.
Doggone it.
I mean, I know that I can't hear what I hear, what I sound like. I can't hear what I hear. But it bothers me that I know that I sound funny. Or not funny, but just off.
Yeah.
I wish I could fix it.
First down, Leonard, as they did measure again.
What do you know?
And they did pick up the first down. A lot of chiggers and maybe a small ant pile over here The thing about the fire ant is that they sting all at once. There's like an alert that they give each other and go, now. And
now's the time.
That's why you don't ever get like one fire ant sting. You get 1,000,000 on you all at once.
Is that true?
It is. Shotgun formation here for Leonard. Here's the snap, and he's going to design run to the left-hand side for the quarterback, and an open field tackle made there.
KK Rigsby.
Guy has a nose for the ball.
He does. And that's KK from that defensive back position over there. Absolutely not backing down of D1 talent running at him.
Not at all.
That was a great tackle.
He's best, not a better form tackler have you ever seen than KK Rigsby. He knows exactly how to get it done. So nice tackle there by him. Shotgun formation here for Leonard. Quarterback dropping back, looking down the field, trying to make something happen, looking for something. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds. But he is grabbed and taken down by the 18-wheeler out of bounds.
Yep, and the Leonard coaching staff and the fans are looking for a flag, but I could tell them that they can't see what's happening. We actually had a good perspective of that one just because of where we are. And, he was being tackled as he was trying to throw the ball away there. But 2:41 left in the second quarter. Gunter on top 16-0. Leonard 3rd and 4 from the 50. Not sure which side of the 50.
Shotgun formation here. Here's the snap. Going to be a give to the running back up the middle for Leonard. Tough going there. Hit by that Tiger defense.
I don't think he got it.
No, I don't think so either.
And the clock is running.
Martin Garcia coming up to make the tackle there for Gunter.
Yeah, not only did he not get it. Yeah, so 4th and 2.
4th and 2 for Leonard. What's going to happen here, Dylan?
Well, they got a business decision to make here. If you don't get it, then you give them, 2 minutes basically to go 48 yards and score.
My daughter Phoebe said we sound tired.
Well, that just might be.
That may be true.
Because we're tired. Not because we sound like horses.
We sound like tired horses.
Tired. Horses probably sound tired.
Horses get tired?
They standing all the time.
Timeout. Leonard on 4th and 2. So they're going to come out here with some whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah,
whoop,
let's
whoop,
talk
whoop.
about it. Where's our chew 'em up and spit 'em out play?
Yep. Let's see if they got one in the bunch over there. They're going to talk it over. Okay, boys, we're going to run the chew 'em up, spit 'em out. Now.
You would think with DJ Brown, with their as mobile a quarterback and as athletic as he is, that he could pretty much get 2 yards anytime he wants. They just know who they're going up against from a defensive standpoint. And what he probably could do, against some of the teams that they probably have played and will play in district, that you can't just say, all right, this is a no-brainer, let's go do it.
A guy with the name DJ Brown gets some yards on his name alone.
Yeah. It's really just a 4th and 1 for him.
It's an intimidating.
He gets a -1.
Yeah, it's an intimidating name. It could be a guy that you're like, it's going to be a hype night when you show up at the skating rink, and DJ Brown's spinning the vinyl. It's over there. It's on and popping right now because DJ Brown.
Would you call up there early in the day? Hey, who you guys got on?
Who's
DJ Brown? All right.
Who's spinning records up there tonight?
Let's go.
DJ Brown? Oh, no, I'll be there in a minute. I'm already there.
Y'all still doing 10-cent hot dogs? All right.
You still pouring water in the nacho sauce? 16-0 is your score. Gunter leading, but Leonard trying to convert on 4th down here, and they're going to send it. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what just happened.
There's no way that.
Okay. What just happened, Dylan?
All right, so
I think they got the first down.
He did. That's an oop-de-oop. So he was.
What was that?
I think that was Martin Garcia that had him all but wrapped up, was spinning him around at the very last second.
He flings it forward. The quarterback flings it forward.
Yeah, basically passed it 2 yards, which is just enough.
To a guy that I thought was actually not even on the field.
He
was
might not have
standing on
been.
the sideline.
Yeah.
And he catches it
for a first
down. So Leonard does get the first down on some sound of whoop, 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 whoop. And shotgun formation here again for Leonard, and quarterback looking to throw. He's going to scramble around to the right side, finds a man, and that ball hits the ground before it's caught. So it'll be incomplete, intended for the receiver. 2nd and 10 now for Leonard. Man, that was a wild play.
That was a wild play with 1:30 left in the second quarter, trying to get to the half. Let me tell you, they had big play called right there, which was a double move by the wide receiver over on the left side. And the quarterback stared it down for a long time. He really wanted to go there.
Yeah.
But we did not bite on it and had good coverage, and he just had to run and throw it away.
Shotgun formation now. Design run to the quarterback, trying to find something up the middle, but not finding anything there. What are you laughing at? What happened now?
The Gunter Brewhouse wants to know who the human football is.
Oh, that's Ivy Hellman. Yeah, Ivy the human football Hellman, obviously. I mean, isn't that what his mama calls him?
Have I told you that the first time that you said that, I came in the house after the game, and Jake said, the human football? I said, yeah. He goes, that doesn't make sense. And then he goes, but it does make sense. So I know. That's why it's the perfect name.
It is. It's a perfect nickname. Shotgun formation here for Leonard. And design run again for the quarterback. Let's see if he picks up any yards because it was 3rd and 9. And he needed a lot. I don't think he got that much.
No, he did not.
They're probably going to measure.
Well, yeah, 46 seconds. The Gunners got all 3 of their timeouts, and they're not interested in stopping the clock here. So
Leonard looking to the sideline, getting a play. They're going to try to get a play off before on 4th down here, 4th and 5 to go. You think they might be looking to the end zone, but they're just looking at the sideline. 27 seconds left here in the second quarter.
10 on the play clock.
903-818-3290. 903-818-3290 is our number. I'm going to need you to text in something here in a minute, so you should write that number down. As the quarterback now rolling to his right, now back to his left, now off to the races up the middle. He's trying to find some running room, spinning, all kinds of moves, still on his feet, and let's see where he ends up. Oh, my goodness. That is a crazy piece of running that ended in a Leonard Tiger touchdown with 2 seconds left in the second quarter. 2 seconds left in the half, and Leonard put 6 points on the board. That's exactly what you didn't want to happen on 4th and 5.
I don't know in the last couple of years that I've seen a more athletic play by an opponent against this team.
No.
That was crazy. That was all him.
And that is a 2-point conversion attempt that is good for Leonard, and so your score now, they're 1 score away going into the half. It's 16-8, Gunter leading.
Don't like that.
You don't like it at all. You wanted that a big old goose egg on the board going into the end of the half, and instead it still looks like a ball game.
Yeah, and that's the DJ Brown effect. It's his show as he improvises and makes a great play. I don't know that the play to pick up the 4th and 5. I don't know that works. If you run it 100 times, it probably doesn't work 99.
No.
It worked that time.
And he just kept spinning and moving and going side to side and making people miss, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Yeah, that's on 4th and 5. On the 40, so that's a 40-yard run. And again, it's not like there wasn't great blocking on that. That was just all him.
Yeah.
So a little bit different setting than the last time the Gunter Tigers were in this place in 2017, right before the half. Things were a little bit different.
It was like 40-something.
It was 42-0 as Braden Clopton scored right before the half and got everybody upset. Well, 16-8 probably feels a little redemptive to that other side right now.
Yeah, they're feeling good about that. But they got to kick off.
They do.
They got to kick off to the Gunter Tigers.
We got 3 very potent returners back there. We got Cannon Lindbergh, Ethan Sloan in the middle, and Cade Dodson over flanking him.
Every one of those guys can run it back on you as they fake a little onside here where they run at you real fast and then they back up and spread it out.
I would fall over the line of scrimmage every time.
I would. I'm not athletic enough to even try to do it, but they did it. And this is the kick. The kick is going to be a low liner, and it bounces, but it is going to be returned.
Right to Hudson Graham, I think. Or is that Cooper Wade?
I think it may have been Cooper.
Yeah, Coop.
Nice little return there by Coop, but it is going to fall short of the full return. So that's how we're going to end the half, 16-8, with the Gunter Tigers leading here in Leonard Tiger Stadium.
All right. Now, this can be very hard for you to do, Roy.
Okay.
For right now, for the next 15, 20 minutes, we can only look straight ahead.
Why?
Because all of Gunter is going to try to talk to us.
Oh, my goodness, because they're all going to the nacho stand
That's
or
right.
whatever here.
It's watery nacho night.
Yep.
Here at the place where they play the game. We got 28 minutes until we can get back out there. Now, Gunter will receive the kickoff in the second half. They won the toss and deferred as it is 8-16. I would say Leonard's got a ton of momentum. Not that, Gunter really played good football there in the first half, scoring Ethan Sloan with the touchdown, Logan Hubbard with field goal. Actually, field goal was first. It was 3-0.
Right, yep.
And Ethan Sloan in on the Wildcat direct snap to score it that made it 10-0. And then Hudson Graham calls his own number after a long run that was out at about the 2-yard line. Then he punches it in, makes it 16-0. And then that happened. Before that play there, we had forced them to punt 5 times and then stopped them on 4th down. So that was really their first drive where they got anything going, and it's all DJ Brown.
Yeah, it really has been. It really has been. I mean, he's such a threat. You can, you have to key on him all the time, and very, very difficult to stop. Has been displayed here in the first half. 16-8 is your score. Gunter Tigers are leading, and as you said, Leonard just scored right before the half. Miss Wiley listening in Dallas, thank you so much for listening, and thanks for the shout-out online. We appreciate that. Hey, we're going to have some talk here. I need to hear 903-818-3290 is our number, and I need to hear your close encounters with critters. Close encounters with critters. Now, what do you think I mean by that when I say critters? Dylan?
Well, so now you said that I had a story, and the only story I told this week was a wasp story.
That was a wasp, so I think
Okay.
that qualifies. So any sort of, anything, like insects, I was thinking about Lee Clopton recently posted a picture of a giant tarantula.
Oh, yeah.
Something, so
That's a critter, yeah, but
Yeah.
you said varmint first.
I did say varmint. So I'm gonna change it to critter. Close encounter with critters and varmints.
Critters and varmints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of when they say varmint? What falls in that category? It's a broad category.
Yeah, I think, possum,
Okay.
raccoon,
Yeah.
squirrel,
Right.
even. Anything that if your wife found it in the house,
Yeah.
she would be on the ceiling
Sure.
with her toenails and fingernails just stuck in the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and then what about just other wildlife in the area? If you just moved out here from Plano, and you're like, what kind of stuff can you encounter?
Now,
out
you're
here?
talking like predators at this point. So
Okay, well-
varmint would be, your coyote, your
Okay.
bobcat,
Uh-huh.
your mountain lion,
All right.
which they're out here.
Uh-huh.
And, we'll probably get 15 texts coming up right now telling us about the mountain lion that's out here. But
And we're talking about not the bobcat.
no,
We're talking about the long-tailed
the long
panther.
tail. That's the big differentiator.
So
it
if
doesn't
you-
have the short stubby tail, and it's probably a couple sizes bigger than a bobcat.
If you have encountered the long-tailed cat, that is the panther in variation, or the mountain lion, puma-looking thing,
Yeah.
if you've encountered that in our area, I want you to text me and just give me a brief. I encountered the thing out on what you call it road. We're not going to shame you. There are too many accounts of this happening. So if you encountered the puma, the big cat with the tail, I want to hear from you. Let us know who you are and where you encountered the big puma.
Yep.
And then also, I'd just love to hear about what snakes would, talking like encountering snakes. Because where we are right now,
You like snakes, right?
no,
Okay, good.
no, I don't. I don't like snakes. My problem is that I like to kill snakes, and I've learned that not everybody is like that. They're like, but they're so good. I'm like, no, they're not. Like, you read the Bible. What happened there? So you know what? I've just grown up killing snakes, and so I have to be careful how I talk about them. But
Don't post the pictures on the Facebooks.
don't post the pictures anymore of me killing the snakes.
You may get 25 like, dead snake's a good snake, but you're going to get one.
And those will never forget.
That's
like
right.
That's that guy who kills those beloved species of snakes.
And now you're making fun of them.
No, see, you pull me into this.
But there really is no bigger kind of line of demarcation or polarizing subject than snakes. You either love them and protect them,
Yeah.
or you kill whatever is out there that just happened on your property. It needs to die right away.
Well, I encountered a snake. I think it was late spring, early summer, and I didn't kill it this year. It was out in the pasture of
Is it a good snake?
I don't know. It was
a
it was
bull
like,
snake
it was
or
a
a
chicken
chicken?
snake or
Yeah.
whatever, But if that same snake is on my patio where my kids play, I'm stomping that thing
Yeah.
to death. I don't care if I'm wearing chacos.
We have a bull snake that's in the barn. His name's Bully,
Okay.
and it probably isn't the same one. But I run into him once or twice a year. One time I was getting the mower out of the barn, and I looked over to my left, and his 3-foot-long snake skin was hanging from the wall. I woke up a week later. I mean, you want to talk about like, oh my God. So, but I let him be, because he's out there, he's doing his job.
Yeah.
He's eating mice and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. Same thing here. If this snake was out by the barn, I'm like, that's a place where snakes ought to be. But like one time, me and my son were in the back room doing homework, and I look over and there's a snake on on the end table. Yeah, on the end table. And I told Casey, I was like, Casey, I got to get me something to kill this snake. And she brought me a ball bat. And I said, I'm not taking infield. Give me something to kill this. And then the boy.
A what? A baseball bat?
A baseball bat.
Oh, okay.
Then my boy shows up with a big old honking knife, butcher knife.
Yeah,
That'll
there you
do.
go.
So I chopped its head off, flopping around, everything. It was a full-on real snake, living in my back room. I can't have that. I don't care if it's poisonous or not. You don't get to dwell.
No, that's right.
With me.
It's got to go.
Or pay rent, something.
Yeah.
And then I had chickens for a while, and so all snakes are bad when you have chickens because they're eating the eggs or whatever.
Right.
That you're clearly I want to eat those eggs, so you don't get to do that.
Which is that's a risky proposition for the snake because there's also owls and hawks that also they're trying to get the chickens.
Yeah.
So
okay, we're getting some stuff here. This is from Becca Egger, who is credible. Okay?
Extremely credible.
When I was in high school, I was at the Jack in the Box at 1470 and 75 getting gas, and a bat flew up and wing flapped me in the face.
No.
Yes. 14, 17, and 75, she got wing flapped by a bat. And people will tell you, there's no bats around here.
Oh, yes, there are.
There are bats everywhere.
Have you ever seen a bat up close, like an injured bat or a bat that's just on the ground? I mean, if you see one up close, something's wrong, right?
Right.
Yeah. They're going to try to get away. But have you seen one up close?
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. I mean, just when they're asleep.
Freaky looking.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about when they're. I mean, their wings, they have hands inside their wings.
Yeah, no, they're weird. They're weird. I got one here that said I had a snake slither onto my patio and decided to get comfortable in a pair of shoes that I had left out there.
Nope.
Okay, now I'm going to have bad dreams.
You know what? I don't wear shoes anymore.
Leave a pair of shoes on the patio. I'm not wearing shoes ever again. I'm Barney Rubble from here on out.
Or I'm going to go, get my cowboy boots, and I'm going to wear them for the rest of my life. I'm never taking them off.
Oh, my gosh. Karen Pelly sent pictures. Pack rat in the barn.
Okay.
And it had an ashtray and a pack of smokes. No, I'm just kidding. He's looking at the picture. This was behind a leaning piece of plywood. It is collecting our cattle feed, chicken feed, cow poop. Over time, getting ready to close himself in for winter. I had a rat in my house. Not in Gunter, but when I lived on the Inlow Road between Hal and Tom Bean when Casey and I first got married. And, man, that rat was big. We called him Templeton. I saw him. I had the door closed to the kitchen. We got mosquitoes over here the size of bats that attack Becca Egger. Did you see that mosquito?
No, it's not bothering me.
That's what I heard it before I saw it. This rat, I'm sitting in the back room, and you know how you'll see the little light below the door where
yes,
because the light's on there? Almost all the light disappeared. That's how big this rat was. And I kept telling people how big it was. Like, oh, it's just blown up in your mind, city boy.
No.
And first of all, I'm not a city boy. I just moved over there from out from town.
Yeah.
And then we finally trapped that thing. I put a rat trap out, which is like a bear trap.
Yeah.
And I didn't find the trap where I set it. It had drug itself back to a hole where it was trying to get out. Later on, I found it where the hot water heater exhaust went into the attic, the hot thing.
Yeah.
It was living up there, like huddled around that thing, and it had stuff up there, like little toys and stuff. It was living.
Like Legos?
Yeah, like that kind of stuff, like paper clips, Legos,
right?
Pack of smokes,
ashtray,
whatever, vape. That's that kind of stuff going on. So I'm getting more here. Y'all keep them coming.
I want to hear about the varmint stuff because it's funny.
Yeah.
And it's also scary. Obviously, I feel
Yeah.
bad for Becca because, she gave you the exact description of exactly where she was.
Yeah, when it happened.
There was a mosquito.
See,
I just killed it.
Slap yourself.
I think I almost knocked myself out.
That was a
I want to
critter
hear
encounter.
about mountain lions.
Okay.
Somebody tell me.
See,
We got the Hagerman. It's right there. Somebody has a Hagerman mountain lion store. I was going to the deer blind.
Okay, somebody said
12:30 in the morning.
No more snake talk. They're
getting freaked out.
We're scaring
Okay,
people.
sorry.
I just sent somebody sent me 3 skunks, which I've got a skunk story. So I'll tell you. I'll give you one because nobody sent one in. Jason Carney's got one. I'll show you that one in a minute. But that his isn't about the mountain lion. But okay, Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. My cousin Ricky, the one that you and I talk to sometimes, he's
Bell's Ricky.
Bell's Ricky, yeah. And so he's probably not listening because he sent me a message earlier saying that they were actually having a game with Blue Ridge. Bell's was.
They're playing a football game tonight.
They're playing a football game, and so anyway, but it was Thanksgiving, and we were at my cousin's house, at his parents' house, and dude, he left the Thanksgiving. All right, him and his wife leave. He comes back barreling into the house. There's still quite a few of us left over in there, grazing on desserts and stuff.
Right.
It's late in the evening. He comes barreling back into the house asking for a gun. Somebody give me a gun. Jeff, you still got to ask him for his brother. Like, he said there was a panther. He said he went out to his car, turns on the lights, and there is a gigantic panther. Listen, Dylan, he said it had the turkey carcass in its mouth.
Oh, my God.
And then it dropped it when they turned the lights on. And then he barrels out of the car to go in the house to go get a gun, leaves his wife in the car.
Why didn't he run him over with the car?
Well, it was into the woods. It's like on the edge of the woods.
Yeah,
so if
you
he
just
just
drive that sucker straight into the woods.
Drive your car into the woods. And then when we got back out there, and I'm kind of laughing, I'm like, what could possibly be going on? Well, his wife saw the same thing. So she's out there, and she's like, what are you doing out here without a gun? There's a giant panther on the loose. And so they saw the thing. Black Panther. It was over near Tom Bean area.
Okay, Tom Bean. I was going to ask where it was.
Yeah, between over west of Tom Bean, in that area over there, kind of White Mound area.
I've never seen one, but I've heard that it's a life-changing experience when you actually see one, because now in your head it's out there. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not just in the movies. They're not in California only. Like, they're here. Like Josh Fuller, Josh and Pam?
Yeah.
Josh Fuller on his lease in Oklahoma, he saw one this year. He said it completely changed the way that you walk to the deer blind in the dark in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's strapping down. He's got double pistolas ready to go. He saw one, and he was like, oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's a game changer.
That would definitely be a game changer. Carney sent in about an encounter that we had one time. We were going to have a controlled burn. We were trying to make our way into the woods, and so we make a way into the woods. So we're burning out a trail. We put a gasoline,
right?
And then we lit it, and this giant snake comes flying out of there. I mean, it was like everybody's running for their life. There was nothing anybody could do. So that was pretty funny. I want to hear more of your stories. 903-818-3290. Tell us about your encounters with critters or varmints, things like that.
Predators.
You know what else counts in this category? Hogs.
Oh yeah.
There are hogs,
big time,
that are roughly the size of this ambulance behind me that come out, and every once in a while one will show up on 289 that somebody has hit, and I'm thinking, my gosh, what did you hit that? Were somebody driving a tank?
A tanker full of Kool-Aid?
These things are huge. I don't know how they get so huge without being seen, but there's a lot of hogs out there. So if you've encountered a hog, we'd love to hear about that. Becca's definitely won the night so far with getting
Batman.
That's like what your worst thing is. Like, if you just be still, it won't hurt you. But it actually just comes up and slaps you right in the face. You got slapped in the face by a bat.
And you're like Googling, like, am I going to get rabies? Like, what do the bats carry? They carry all kinds of stuff. I got the plague.
Yeah.
At 14, 17.
Well,
we had, bat.
One of the things I was thinking about with critters and varmints was last week before the broadcast, we had an encounter with a wasp that we actually didn't have, but we were watching the encounter happen.
Yeah.
and Mr. Dodd had to come up, and for a moment I thought, wow, he's covering up his face so he doesn't get hit by that, but it was actually he was just wearing face covering because we're in Corona.
Right.
He kind of looked like a beekeeper coming up. I was like, wow, he's really taking some serious measures. No, he's just trying to
face covering,
trying not to spread the virus. But then he came up there, he had some spray and he had all the stuff that you need to do it, and then what did he do? He just did what a dad does and took his hat off and started whacking it with the thing. So that's what happens.
Well, there's 15 minutes left at halftime. Gunter on top 16-8 over Leonard. Gunter will get the ball to start the second half. Well, I'll tell my wasp story real quick, which is I got in the stand actually trying to get a big boar that's coming in quite often and regularly. So I got in the stand last Sunday morning. My first time this year, and I know when that happens, and it was cool, so that was good. But I know the first time I get in any of them, I'm going to come across something. Wasps, usually it's wasps, could be dirt daubers, whatever. Well, it was about 52 degrees and that morning, and I killed 9 red wasps in the first 5 minutes. But it's so cold they don't move. Like, they try to move a little bit. They're just dropping on the floor. Well, one, apparently I didn't kill. And later that day, I'm going through my backpack, and I reach in to get something, and I'm like, what was that? Like, it felt like I had got a cactus needle or something. I went and kept doing stuff. I went and reached back in again, and then I was like, nope, that's not a cactus needle. The wasp fell from the ceiling in my backpack all day, stung me twice on the wrist.
Oh, twice?
Yes.
I didn't know it was possible. Same wasp?
Well, no, I reached my hand in there twice. He's like, okay, we're doing this again? Stung me again.
Ooh, have you seen the scorpion?
Yeah.
I mean,
we see them. Yeah, see
at
them
your
a lot.
house?
In Jacksboro, when we go to Jacksboro, we see them a lot.
Yeah, I've never actually seen one at my house, but I've heard other people talk about them. God, they look so evil.
They're
like
clear.
They look like a crawdad a little bit. It's just a weird thing. Reagan Farrell sent this in. It's Ainsley at Stovall and Channing Clement watched this squirrel fall from a tree. It was stunned, laying on the road, and they brought it to our house, fed it our milk and our walnuts.
Squirrels don't eat milk.
And our walnuts. Fed it milk and walnuts. It sounds like it's trying to make a bowl of cereal. His name is Poncho, and I think he still lives in the Stovall's backyard.
Get out of here.
No, it's a picture right here of this cute little squirrel.
Yeah.
Remember on Christmas Vacation when they got the squirrel in the house? That's all I can think of. But yeah, here's a picture of him.
It's a squeaky sound.
It's a funny squeaky sound. So yeah, here they are with that. I'm getting quite a bit coming in now.
Mountain Lion stories?
No, let's see. Does anybody send in the Mountain Lion story? If you just put a star next to yours,
Hey.
because I got so much stuff coming in here.
If you thought that this score was interesting, 16-8, how about this one? At Bells tonight, Blue Ridge, 25-21 at the half. Bells on top.
Ooh.
Blue Ridge scored 3 times on Bells.
Wow.
That's a tight game. White Wright's all over Lone Oak, 14-0 at the half, and it's only the 3 games in district play this evening. So, yeah, close game at Bells.
Did you bring Auntie Shannon's peanuts with you?
No.
They made it home with you.
Yeah, I looked at them.
You looked at them. You haven't eaten them yet.
Nope.
You're saving them.
Yes, I am.
We're going to have them together.
Yep.
We're going to enjoy them
In
together.
2 weeks when we're back home for Blue Ridge. Oh, no,
Okay.
wait, hold on. That's their schedule. I was like, wait a minute. That's the
What
wrong
in the
schedule.
baby?
Anyway, we've got a bye next week, and then we're back home, and I will bring those peanuts then, and then I will
World's
bring
best peanuts
all the stuff.
from Hawaii.
Yeah, from Aunt Shelley.
All we ever get, this is real Hawaiian stuff. All we ever get is the snow cone that they sell.
The Hawaiian ice.
The Hawaiian ice.
I don't think it's from
It's
there,
not. It's not from there.
But
It's
both,
the
yeah.
closest we get.
Ethan's aunts are like keeping us fed with
Well,
snacks.
no, keeping us nourished.
And that's to keep our energy up so that we can call all Ethan's plays probably.
So here's what happened to me this week, and I posted just a brief summary of this on social media earlier. Did you see it? Did you see what happened to me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Dylan, this was crazy.
Owen Jenkins.
I'm out here. Owen Jenkins is my dog. He's a Shih Tzu. You got to be careful how you say that. Shih Tzu. And he's not, Owen, he's not athletic. He's not, he doesn't, they say there's a lot that you can tell about a person's, personality by looking at their dog. Apparently I'm just a lazy, unkept with bad orthodontics because his teeth are all jacked up and he's harmless.
Okay. Yeah, and when you walk up, it's like the first time he's ever seen you, and he's so excited.
Yes, it is exactly like me. And so here's Owen, and then I have a cat. It's not even my cat. Church cat. I caught him in a trap in the church, and then that's a long story itself. But anyway, he kind of lives at the house now, and I'm outside. And, dude, I'm working on something. All of a sudden, I smell something so pungent. It's like, what is that? Oh my gosh, it's a skunk. This is broad day. It's like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, there's a skunk out here somewhere. So I yelled for Owen. Owen! And here comes Owen, kind of coming around the corner. He usually kind of stays in the driveway when I'm outside. And then, so I'm like, okay, cool. Owen's here. I don't, there's a skunk somewhere spraying something, whatever, no big deal. And then a few minutes later, I look, and it's not the smell, but this time, Owen and the cat are being chased by a skunk. And the skunk is pretty quick. It's got its tail up in the air, and it's like prancing, like chasing them. And they're both, the dog and the cat are like side by side, like looking at me like going, what is going on?
Open the door! Open the door!
We're all outside. So I start yelling, Owen, come here. Well, then he kind of picks up the pace a little bit. He runs to me. I don't know where the cat goes because it's freakishly athletic. It could go to the ceiling if it wanted to. Cat takes off. I had a hammer in my hand from what I was working on.
No.
Well, you can't just go chunking a hammer because you'll break something. So it's at the end of the driveway, and there's a truck in between me and the cat. I mean, in the skunk. So I slide the hammer, which is a safe thing.
Yeah.
I slide the hammer towards the skunk, hoping it'll just run away.
Blows up your truck.
And no, I slide the hammer towards the skunk, and then the skunk goes running out from behind the truck. I grab just what happened. I just look over, and there it is like a gift, a volleyball laying there. I grab the volleyball. Dude, I zipped this thing. You'd have been so proud of me. I nailed that skunk. I nailed it. Can you imagine seeing a volleyball? Wilson!
Yeah.
It just, boom, just hits this skunk. Boom, skunk goes flying. And then it runs around and takes off and comes around. And actually wound up getting next to my trash can. And I had to get a 2x4 and scare it off again. Skunk, man, skunk. And I seriously thought about shooting it. And you can't do that. I live in town. You can't just go firing off guns. I'm like, I guess I'm going to go shoot this. Wait a second. I can't shoot a skunk in town. I can just hit it with a volleyball and hope it goes away.
You just need them to leave.
And then I look up. I go in the house like later, way later that evening, a couple hours later. And I'm sitting at my dinner table and I look out. Owen Jenkins is standing out in the middle of traffic, just like looking at cars. like, what now? It's like,
this is it. Take me home.
I think he did. I think he got so distraught by the pungent odor of the skunk. Dude, my truck right now, my little truck smells like a skunk. I think the skunk, when I hit it with the volleyball, just shot whatever it could at my truck. And so the whole establishment, everything around me smelled like skunk for a while. Owen almost was so distraught he tried to take his own life. Just jumped out there in the middle of the road. It was one of the craziest episodes. And does that happen if you live in Allen? Do you just have a random skunk? Or is it just because of where we live, stuff shows up?
Maybe still in Allen, McKinney, and those outskirts, where the wildlife kind of gets pressured. Like in Frisco, they had all those coyote incidents, with joggers a couple years because there's no room anymore for them to go anywhere. But I would say like a Richardson.
Yeah,
Dallas. There's not a lot of volleyballs being chunked at skunks.
Probably not.
Yeah,
probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, who thinks of it? Just like saw it over there and just like, watch, I'll grab this volleyball.
It'd been cooler if you jump served it.
Dude, it was like I said in the post, it was straight out of 6th grade dodgeball. When you make that good throw and it's going to take somebody out. I was like, oh man, it's not like I threw it 3 or 4 times and I finally hit it once. Like I just zipped it, bam, just hit it right in the side for just a moment. I just felt good again.
Yeah, this is what it feels like.
Well, Doug Garner said that he ran onto a skunk this week as out on Cemetery Road doing some weed eating, and the skunk ran out from the other end in broad daylight, which every time you see a skunk in broad daylight, if you talk to the the smart people around town, the old timers and stuff, they'll tell you, if he's out in the daylight, son, he's got rabies.
Something's wrong with him.
Now, if you don't want to wind up on the table of some doctor's office getting shots in the belly, you better leave that fool thing alone. That's what they'll tell you. And so a lot of broad daylight skunks going on. So
we were leaving football practice one night, driving up Kerfoot, and there was a whole family of skunks. So mama skunk, and then probably 5 or 6 baby skunks, right, all in a line.
Are you talking bad about somebody from Gunter right now?
No, going towards the ag barn, and they went in a little culvert underneath the little
show
driveway.
Skunks. They're show skunks.
I think they were. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Were they kind of cute?
Yeah, they were.
Little baby skunks.
Yeah, they crossed the road first like ducks, and then cars were stopping because they didn't know what to do. But, then they went under the little culvert there.
It would have been bad if you just ran over it and there's those little splots out there, Just like,
I think the baby skunks smell the worst.
Price just messaged me and reminded me of years ago. I don't know what football game we were coming back from on a Friday night, but somebody had hit a hog. And we pulled over on the side of the road, and I know Jay Brummett was there, and we're all, like, looking at this giant hog, and I go, well, let's pull it off the road so nobody runs over it. And then we just get over to it, and I said, it is dead, right? And somebody goes, well, I hope it is. I'm like, what are we doing? We're about to grab a live hog off the road. And then we reached down, grabbed it, and pulled it off, and luckily it did not revive and kill us all.
Yeah, hogs are tough. Absolutely.
Good night. Somebody sent us a picture of their snake right here. Snake on the fireplace this spring.
Little green one.
Oh, those are pretty snakes. Wes was trying to pick up with tongue drops. It screams louder than a girl. You talking about Russ Leonard? That is great. That is so good.
Well, I grew up in Waco, which I still wouldn't consider that being a city boy, but you guys up here probably would consider me being a city boy. So when we moved to Gunter, I hated snakes, like more than anything in the whole world, and like wasn't paralyzed, but if I saw one, it was a 180 and I was out of there, right? So when we move out here, it takes 2 weeks for me to run into my first one.
No, yeah.
I go tell Lauren, I'm like, hey, just snake out here, and she looks at me and she goes, well, go kill it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so I grab a shovel, I go back to where it was just right there waiting for me to kill it. I go, this is it. This entire time I've been petrified, And for the most part, they're just going to sit there and wait for you to go get the right tool so you can come back and kill it.
Well, I had to go into the chicken coop. Almost said the snake coop. I had to go into the chicken coop one time to kill a snake, and it was so big that I had to talk myself into it. I had to go out, walk outside and be a man, get in there and kill the snake, and have the tool in my hand. I know I need to do it. Nobody's around, so I'm thinking I could just leave and nobody would know that I cowered it out here. But then I went outside, psyched myself out, and then went in there, start stabbing the thing, and it's like those chicken snakes. They're 6 feet long.
They
so you
get big.
You gotta kill them in pieces.
Yeah.
It's like a workout,
Oh, we're not supposed to be talking about snakes.
Okay, no, that's right.
Out.
Sorry, Sean. Sorry
Let's
about
talk
that.
about pumas again.
Well, and Chris said we should talk about the meniscus of KP, meniscus surgery. What do you think's going to happen there?
Well, I think it's good that he got the surgery.
Yeah, it doesn't scare you to think, what's going on with this guy? Is it the same one he's had surgery on before?
No, I'm not sure. It should be the other one. I mean, that's why he should be. That's why he shut it down.
Okay.
Just because of a meniscus tear. So I don't know why he's just waiting now to get it done, but
I don't know. I'm just glad, like I said, it's in the off season, so it's a good thing. So I didn't get anybody actually to kind of shot off, and you said the same thing, that you've heard all these people talk about the Panther, and we both know somebody who's seen the Panther, but nobody texted in and said, I saw the Panther. I encountered the Panther.
Just walking to Sonic.
Yeah. And you know what's funny in Gunter, because we live in a community. And I know another thing. What that made me think about this week was that Julie Leonard posted a picture of the deer out at the bridges. And, and talking about how there's houses being built where the deer are standing right now.
Yeah.
And so every time that happened, and there's some on the backside of Hidden Lakes over there in that area. And so the more things develop, the more wildlife you actually see, because they keep coming out. Same thing with the coyotes, with the hogs, with the deer, all that kind of thing. So it is kind of cool to have all those encounters. You hear that horn, you know what that means.
It means I think it's time to play the second half, and your Gunter Tigers are taking the field.
Yep. Oh, man.
2 minutes and 33 seconds until we get this thing kicked off.
Oh, we got a possum story coming in.
Oh, boy.
A possum fell straight down, landing right in it. A possum fell on them while they're trying to work. I hate possums. I saw a possum. Oh, I don't even know if I can tell this on the air. This is so bad, dude. I was a kid. My dad was taking me to wherever I was staying during the day when he'd go to work. Drove by, and there was a dead cow on the side of the road. No big deal. Next day, dead cow on the side of the road, a little bit bigger. This is summertime because they swell up, a little bigger. Come back the third day, as a kid, I'm 8 years old. I'm staring at this thing going, wow, what's it going to do now? Dylan, a family of possums crawled out of the rear end of that cow. No, I have never looked at a possum the same. I cannot, that is the most disgusting creature I've ever. What
are they doing in there?
Eating whatever they can eat, because that's what possums do. They're nasty. They're worse than rats. Well, we'll end with that.
I wonder if a Gunter Brewhouse has any food specials this evening for everybody in the house. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have shared that, but that's real talk.
Half-price soup and sandwich right now. Let us know.
Back to the action here, as Gunter won the toss at the beginning of the game by Mario Brewer, is what they said over the thing. It was Mitchell Brewer. They won the toss, and so Leonard will be kicking off to start the second half. Your score is 16-8, Gunter leading, and this is a squib kick, and let's see if Gunter can fall on, and they do.
Ooh.
That's a heads-up play there by Lemon Chill.
They accidentally kicked it to a kid that's never dropped a pass or a ball in his entire life.
That's right. He's got sticky hands, so they kicked it right to Lemon Chill, and he's able to down the ball there, and it'll be on the 40-yard line. Well, Gunter will begin their first drive of the night. That's not what Leonard wanted to happen. They were hoping that ball would be bobbled and that they could get to it, and wasn't necessarily a traditional what you might think of as an onside kick turning end over end, but definitely some trickery going on there. As the Tiger offense takes the field with a double tight look in a pistol formation. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a toss this time to Ethan Sloan. Let's see if he can turn the corner, and he does turn the corner. And I can't see, but he looks like he's driven out of bounds, but he picks up a nice chunk of yards right there.
He disappeared behind our entire sideline in the bench there. But, pretty quick.
Colt Layton says he totaled a Nissan Rogue hitting a hog. I remember that hog, Colton. I remember seeing that, Colt. I remember seeing the car on the side of the road, I think, that morning. I was going to Sherman, and he had been coming into Gunter, and that is no small thing, literally, to hit one of those giant hogs roughly the size of a buffalo.
Yeah.
Pistol formation here for Gunter, and this is Hut Graham looking up top, looking deep. Let's see if he can find a man. That ball falls incomplete, covered well by the cornerback for Leonard was Lemon Chill.
Yeah, had single coverage, and it's a good ball.
Mm-hmm.
And you would want it to be a little bit higher throw, but I don't think that he could put any air under it there. He didn't want to float it, so he had to put something on it. And, I would almost be asking for a
interference call.
Yeah,
no, I could see that. There was definitely
but
some
I think they were
contact
both
down the
fighting
field.
for it, but
Yeah.
You throw that ball up high, and that's not a 50-50 ball anymore. I think that's 9 comes down with that.
This is a snap and a give to Mitchell Brewer up the middle, and he's hit early at the line of scrimmage.
Early and often, number 51.
Yeah.
I think we've called his name once or twice this evening. We've only said 2 players from their side, but
right.
We did call him earlier. It's a big tackle, 2nd and 10.
16-8 is your score with 11:22 left here in the third quarter. Gunter Tigers with the football, 2nd and 7. Pistol formation. Double tight look, though. Here's the snap, and this is going to be a give to Ethan Sloan to the left side this time. Let's see if he can turn the corner. That's spread out pretty well, and he's going to be taken out of bounds. And
where's our late hit flag?
I don't know.
He was on the ground.
Sideline was pretty excited about it.
I thought that they were actually asking for a flag. That's how bad it was.
You thought they're against themselves?
Yes.
Flag us. We can't do that. 3rd and 7 now for Gunter.
Yeah, is the home crowd won't make eye contact with anybody. They know that was a flag.
Sorry, I misspoke. They had that wrong on the scoreboard. It's 4th down now, and we're in a punt formation. Hut Graham back to punt.
Or is he?
He is punting, and that was going to go into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. Oh, man, I got John Getz said, he said I should tell my shark teeth story. Most people have no idea that there's shark teeth in the creeks. Yeah, prehistoric shark teeth in Post Oak Creek there in Sherman, and also in along Loy Lake Road. You can find them in the, I forget what you call that, the right of way. I think we're just on the east side of the road in the ditches there. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get people to believe that initially. But I've told quite a few people about that, and they've
gone and done it.
Yeah, gone out and found some. So it's kind of cool, shark teeth. This is going to be a give up the middle for Gunter, and
not for Gunter, for Leonard.
Sorry, for the other Tigers, for the Leonard Tigers, as they begin after a touchback.
They were on the 25.
Yeah, 25-yard line. What did they pick up there, Dylan? Maybe a yard?
Yeah, I think a yard. Should be 2nd and 9 with 10:37 left in the third quarter. It's definitely not 1st and 10.
There's a lot on the scoreboard. That's not right. Shotgun formation, though, for Leonard. This is going to be a designed keeper for the quarterback, and he dives ahead, does pick up positive yards, but I'm not sure how many.
Well, so they got 6 on the first play because it was 2nd and 4. And now it is 3rd, but it's got to be 3rd and short because it looked like he did a little something there. And now that's a first down.
What's that thing over there lighting up on the?
That's it's a golf cart, but it's it's what they do when they do something good or score. It's got lights on it. I think it may have a horn.
Okay. Shotgun formation here for Leonard. Here's the snap. Quarterback gives it to the running back underneath.
Nothing
doing there. Down and distance still hasn't changed on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it was a little bit trying to do a draw play there, make us think that they were going to throw it and then hands off. And we weren't fooled, and Gunter Tigers weren't fooled.
Nobody fooled on that. 2nd and 8 now for Leonard. Is that right? 2nd and 8? Okay.
I want
Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers out to the left. Here's the snap. Quarterback moving to the right side this time. Decides to keep it on his own. Let's see how many he picked up there.
He's when he wants to turn it on, he can be very, very fast. He's very athletic, but he's also very patient. And that was one of the situations where our guys were just kind of tired of the patience, and 6 guys tackled him, is what it looked like.
Right.
It was like a storm surge of Tigers. That's terrifying.
Storm surge of Tigers. That is terrifying, flying through the air. 9 minutes left here in the second quarter is this time quarterback looking to throw, and that ball's going to go out of bounds.
Cool, KK almost had an interception there, but they're going to have to punt from their own 34-yard line. I don't believe they would go for this 4th and 6. Are you thinking about Tiger storm surge?
Oh, I'm talking about something I told my family the other day. My sister was going to go to the beach, and she stopped short during the hurricane that happened a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
And then she turned around. I'm going to have to call this play. So it's a punt formation here for Leonard, and the kick is up. And let's see, it's going to go out of bounds. And so the Gunter Tigers will take over on offense. And so she had to turn the thing around and not go because they got all that rain. The cars were floating away. And so she's kind of texting this to me and my other sister and my mom in a group text. And I said, yeah, I heard that there was a hotel lobby that had sharks in it and that they were attacking people. And then they were like, are you serious? I'm like, no, I'm not serious. I said, that was actually something that happened up in the Carolinas when a hurricane hit there, but it was jellyfish. And they said, are you serious? I said, no, that's not true either. None of these things are true. They're just horrible things that I think would happen when the storm surge comes up. So, Gunter Tiger offense now out on the field, pistol formation. Cade Roller out to the far right. Here's the snap. This is going to be a give, though, to Ethan Sloan. Toward the left side, he spins out, but he's got 4 defenders on him, whistling the ball dead. You might be able to hear that through our mic, and Leonard likes that.
They do like that. They took the ball at the 33, and I think he's going to be down close to the 33. They're going to give him some forward progress. They give him a yard of forward progress there.
Okay. 2nd and 9 now for Gunter. 16-8 is your score. Gunter has been in control the entire game. Leonard scored right before the half. 2 seconds left on the clock after they were able to score and made this just a 1-score game. Gunter now looking to extend that lead. Pistol formation here. This is quarterback Hudson Graham rolling out to his right, looking. He's going to try to keep it on his own, though, and takes off running and gets a nice block, and now on his feet, moving ahead. Lots of yardage there for Hudson Graham.
Yeah, it's a bootleg where he's going to come out, roll with his body, which is nice, and had 2 guys that were doing kind of drag routes in front of him. They're both just really good coverage from Leonard, and he didn't have the option, but he's going to tuck it and run, and I'm guessing he got the first down. He ran forever.
It's great when your wide receivers know how to quickly turn into blockers.
Yeah, that was Saul Rodriguez out in front. They turned from, pass catcher to blocker real quick.
Golly, I just saw the picture that Colt sent of that hog he hit. This is a give to Ethan Sloan to the right side. He bounces it to the outside, turns the corner, and he's still on his feet now going back left. Finally brought down. Nice piece of running by Ethan Sloan.
There is a flag, and it is back near – it looks like a couple distraught offensive linemen. As another Ethan Sloan fun run is going to be coming back.
Fun run. Speaking of fun run, you know what's good? Funyuns.
Yeah. No, I'm all about Funyuns.
Yeah, they're good.
Especially on a road trip.
Oh, man, yeah. Funyuns
which is like the worst place to eat a dried onion chip is in an enclosed car with other people.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care.
I know, Mr. Garlic Butter Burger.
That's what I had. I had the garlic butter burger tonight.
We forgot to tell our story.
Yeah, we had a horrible thing
but now we have a
before
game.
The game. But now we can't tell it because we're here. And it's pistol formation with a 2-by-2 look here for the Tigers with 7:26 left in the third quarter. Here's the snap. That's going to be a give up the middle this time.
To Saul.
Saul Rodriguez with what do we think he picked up there, 5 yards?
I think he did, which is not going to be enough for a first down because it was 1st and 20 after that holding call. And I can't tell, are they on their 44? Yeah, so they're on – Tigers on their own 44-yard line. So 56 yards to go.
Well, Butch Sansom got bit by a rattlesnake on Maple Street back in 1969 in Gunter, Texas. His grandma's house. When I first read it, I thought he said his grandma bit him. But no, got bit by a rattlesnake, baby rattler at grandma's house. This is going to be quarterback Hudson Graham looking to throw. He does, and he finds his man down deep, and that is Lemon Chill. Let's see how far he gets. I'm looking for a potential touchdown signal. I can't see it.
Let's see if this
and that is one.
Touchdown.
That is one. Touchdown, Gunter Tigers. Lemon Chill with a nicely thrown ball by Hudson Graham, and he finds his man. That's what we like to see. That's what we've become accustomed to seeing. Spectacular plays like that in the wide receiver core. And your score is now 22-8. Tigers leading.
There you go.
Hudson Graham just kind of took it from shotgun, rolled out to his right, found his man going down the sideline, and nice pass, nice yards after catch, and touchdown Gunter Tigers, 22-8.
Yeah, Cole, that's his 7th receiving touchdown of the year. He's up over 30 catches for the year as well. And Hudson Graham, I think that is number 12. Let me see, I've got that somewhere. Yeah, no, number 11. Touchdown number 11 through the air for Hudson.
How many yard pickup was that for a touchdown? I'm trying to figure out if he's got that 1,000 yards on the year yet.
48, yeah, he does for sure. That was 48 yard.
Extra point attempt goes sailing through the uprights and on past the electrical lines. Did not hit that time, so Celeste is still going to have their power. 6:35 left here in the third quarter. Gunter Tigers leading 23-8. Extending that lead out a little bit. That feels a lot better than 16-8 for sure.
It does. And we finally get Cole Lemons running wild.
That's right.
Which he's had a couple opportunities this evening, just hadn't had everything lined up. But yeah, I can't wait to actually see it because it happened over there on the other side of the field. But it looked to me like that was quite an effort by Cole after the catch to get in the end zone.
And listening on, we're literally looking down the sideline, so you can imagine when a pass is caught on the sideline, everybody, including all of our players and coaches, kind of lean forward to look, and so they all got to see it, but it was not in our line of sight. But nonetheless, it did happen. Touchdown, Gunter Tigers. Again, your score 23-8. 6:35 left here in the third quarter. Tigers leading, and about to be kicking off. Tigers now lining up to kick off. Logan Hubbard will be kicking off for the Tigers after that extra point attempt was high and through the uprights. Good for the Tigers. Now leading 23-8. And here's the kick. Kick is up. And that is going to be fair caught, and so it will be a touchback for the Leonard Tigers, and they'll begin their drive on the 25-yard line, 1st and 10.
What's up?
Touchback, Leonard. What's up with you?
What's up?
What's going on? Dylan's trying to having to take care of some business over there. Are we okay?
Yeah, no, we're okay. That was high school principal.
Okay.
Miss Woods was asking me if we had any control over the chat.
Oh.
Which we don't have a chat. That's on the Friday Night Lights app.
That's not us.
And that chat is that's an awful dark place to be.
No, I don't even do it. I've never done it.
Don't even look at it, and don't be there. If you're on that chat, get off of it. Throw your phone in a field or into Ray Roberts next time you go across the bridge.
It's like that weird area of the bowling alley where nobody goes.
Yeah.
Pass is complete here for Leonard, and they pick up about 6 yards, so 2nd and 4 now. Now we have a quarterback keeper bouncing his way to the left-hand side and tries to break loose, but held on tightly there by Lemon Chill playing cornerback on the defensive side of the ball this time. Let's see if he picks up the first down.
I think he did. I think our PA guy said first down.
Okay. So he picks up about 5 yards in when they only needed 4. So first down for Leonard as they are looking at the wrist now. That usually means something extraordinary might be about to happen.
Fake play.
Maybe a fake play on first down. We'll see what happens. 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Quarterback in shotgun formation. It looks like a designed run for the quarterback up the middle. Nothing too unique there.
Designed run, but designed tackling also.
There was definitely some design tackling.
We had a tackle play in.
We went ahead and ran the tackle play. We had number 55, Trey Oblas, in on the tackle there for the Tigers. With 5:20 left here in the third quarter. What are you looking at?
Well,
there?
So Todd Turner sent me a text because I believe he still gets texts from people.
Okay.
Okay.
Poor Todd.
So Meemaw Sloan from Tennessee, and Ethan's Aunt Jean said that Ethan has propeller legs.
He does have propeller legs.
And I think I said something about fast legs. I thought it was Ethan, but it was Hudson. But, yeah, that's exactly what he has.
Yeah.
Looks like, airplane propeller legs. And then
it's like the cartoon legs where you can't actually see the legs.
Yeah,
it just
looks like 2 discs.
Yeah,
just,
Right.
And then there's a varmint story that I need to read through.
Okay.
Because it's kind of long, but I think it's a good one.
3rd down and 4 now for Leonard. They have the ball in shotgun formation. Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. Oh, that ball is almost picked off by Lemon Chill. It bounced out of the hands of the intended receiver and almost picked off. Whoa, now we have a flag coming in, something on the sideline here. I don't know who it's going to be on, but there was a lot of hey coming down out of the stands.
I can tell you, I would bet all the money I have in my wallet, which is none,
$7.
that it's not against Gunter. I think there's going to be a personal foul against Leonard. And the reason I say that is because that was KK Rigsby over there who, on the football field, mean as a snake.
Right.
Okay, it is against Leonard.
Yeah.
But when he came out of whatever happened there, he was right near Coach Vizell. And Coach Vizell did not talk to him like he was someone that just got a 15-yard.
Yeah, no.
Like he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, makes sense.
But before all that happened, that ball was thrown behind the receiver and batted up a little bit. And you're right, Cole almost had an interception there.
Yeah. Jessica sent a bunch of pictures of shark teeth that somebody had. I've got a whole box of these things, and it's a pretty cool, kind of fun thing here. So Leonard is going to have to punt, and it's going to be fair caught by Hudson Graham after that penalty was marked off again going against Leonard on the sideline there.
So all right, let me.
Somebody send you a book. Somebody send you.
Well,
a short
no,
story?
yeah. So it says Meemaw, but I know it's Meemaw.
Okay.
I think it was misspelled that time. In Tennessee, had a huge snake that had been coming in from a vent. Sorry, snake story. Been laying on the top of the fridge and would slither down and eat snacks out of our snack basket.
No.
Lots of screaming going on when they discovered that he was doing that.
From the snack basket.
Come on.
I'm just glad to know that everybody has a snack basket.
No, yeah.
You got to have a snack basket. You got to have a junk drawer in the kitchen and a snack basket. There's going to be a give up the middle this time to the 18-wheeler Mitchell Brewer, and he's hit pretty quickly at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like they grabbed him, put their thumbs into his ear holes on his helmet and tackled him that way.
Yep. Which is a strange tactic.
Tell you what, you'll hurt your thumb doing that.
You really will.
Your thumbs are so fragile.
Well, they can't do the thing with the two fingers to the eyes because of the face masks. So just go put thumbs in the ears. It works out just fine.
I don't think that's true.
I guess everybody who has a leaning towards leaning over the fence and talking to us has done it because we haven't had that happen in a quarter and a half. We went through the whole halftime.
It's because we did what we were supposed to do. We didn't make eye contact.
Oh, okay. And this is Ethan Sloan making his way around the right side, then cutting it back up to the middle with those disc legs.
Propeller legs.
Propeller legs. They look like a disc when they're moving so fast. That's when we say somebody's got wheels because he's got wheels for legs. Just like.
My chair. I'm aerating this area back here.
Remember
my chair leg
on all the
just
cartoons
sunk into
when
the
you started
ground.
running, that's what it would look like the propeller legs. Or am I making that up? Why are you sinking?
I don't know.
What you do?
Leonard's sinking into the ocean.
Post Oak Flat.
Something's going
What's
on.
going on?
Well, I looked at you and you were at an angle, and I realized I was at an angle because half my chair is
looking down on you. It's in a sinkhole. 23-8 is your score. Tigers driving down the field, and the whistle blows.
The whistle blows.
The whistle blows.
The
and
thunder
that's a
rolls.
in play. And the thunder rolls. Dude.
Delay a game against us.
Texas OU weekend. You know it?
When?
This weekend.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure. Listen, have I told you this story before? How I didn't go to the game.
Yeah.
I went to the fair that day, and Garth Brooks gave a free concert that night.
That's right.
Best day of my life. Okay, maybe not.
What about when you
best day of seventh grade.
Spent a summer at Michael W. Smith's house?
Okay, that was pretty sweet. But it was the best day of seventh grade, I think. Me and Carney kept yelling, "Hey, Dad!" And then we'd move up a little bit farther because no one will stop you if they think you're moving to your
genius.
dad. Yeah. Hey, Dad! Tigers now with a pistol formation for Hudson Graham, and he's going to keep it and picks up about 3 or 4 yards there on the play.
Yep.
Man, a lot of great blocking going on by the Tigers. Even out and away from the ball. Love seeing guys stick with their blocks.
Yeah. 10 seconds after the whistle, we still got kids going to the ground.
Yeah, well,
pancake.
That's football.
Some pancakes.
And that's football.
That'll be 2nd and 10 after a delay a game. I don't know that I've ever seen them get a delay a game penalty that wasn't on purpose.
No, I don't either.
I guess it can happen.
I formation here. And here's the snap. Ooh, dropping back, looking to throw is Hudson Graham. He's got a man deep in the corner. Let's see if it comes up complete. And
nope. Cannon Lindbergh down there in
Coach
double
Casey's,
coverage.
Coach Casey's calling for a catch. Did we get it? Have I got a signal?
Yes.
Okay.
Caught.
So the
Cannon
pass
Lindbergh.
rolled a catch. Was it Cannon Lindbergh?
It was.
Okay.
Or
Cannon
Dylan Jantz.
Okay. It was Cannon Lindbergh with an amazing catch, all right, on that.
At the 5-yard line?
And he's
no,
at the
11.
See, I thought he was, from where I am, it looked like he scored because I'm just looking down the sideline. I can't see, but he's on the 11-yard line. Great catch by Cannon Lindbergh. setting up a potential Gunter Tigers score, 23-80 score, looking to throw is Hudson Graham. He finds his man to the right, and that pass is complete to Lemon Chill. And let's see how many yards he picked up. They're not signaling touchdown. We got a fight going on out here in the end zone.
Come on now. Come on.
Coaches are coming out on the field trying to break this thing up.
Oh, gosh.
Not sure why they're pulling their players out.
Yep.
Another flag coming out. We're running out. How many flags we got?
Well, I didn't know that there were 6 on a field, but there are. Yeah, so something right there in the middle of the field, or I mean in the at the line of scrimmage, so where the pile was after the play, there are every flag that could possibly be thrown that's would not need to be burned afterwards is on the field right now.
Somebody grabbed a handkerchief out of the lady's purse nearby and threw it. There were flags flying everywhere. So what happened there was a nice, well-thrown ball to to Cole Lemons, and he I'm not sure how many yards he picked up, but right after that there was a big huddle of guys, Leonard and Gunter, and then you could just tell by the roar that something was going on. And I saw the first flag come out, and then some more tussling and hustling and bustling, and not really anything punches being thrown. I didn't see anything like that. Just a lot of
Well, we wouldn't be able to see that from here anyway.
Yeah, we're out here in wherever we are. We're in Bonham, looking back, trying to see what's going on.
On the border, right at the line of Fannin County.
We're at the Fannin County border, looking back at Celeste, trying to see what's happening. And so, it is at the other end of the field, but those flags are still out there.
They are. Well, and the guy also he's got his notebook because
I thought it was a calculator.
No, well, it might be a calculator.
Got a calculator out. There's a lot of yards being marked off. He's writing stuff down.
There's no way that. All right, hang on. What is something's going on? I don't know what it is. Our fans are cheering. Somebody, I'm guessing there's been an ejection. There has to be an ejection. That's why they're writing things down.
I can't tell what's going on. They're sending the Leonard defense back out onto the field.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't see anybody being escorted off the field by a coach, which generally happens with an objection. It's got to be offsetting penalties because who in the world knows what was going on in there?
I don't know what was going on in there.
I'll tell you what, socially distanced and wearing masks, the Gunter visitors, we are standing up. Every single person
in the stands is standing up. They are the stands right now. As we have 1st and 10, and Gunter offense now coming out onto the field.
On the 4. Ball on the 4.
It says 1st and 10. 1st and goal. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. Your score is 23-8. There's been all kind of, we don't know what happened, but apparently no ejections have taken place.
Yeah, doesn't look like because, never mind. We do have an objection.
Oh, we do have
ejection.
An ejection and an objection. There is a Leonard player that is, as Dylan has pointed out, making his way to the exits down here close to our end of the field on the far side. And let's see what the play is from scrimmage. This looks like a dive ahead maybe from Ethan Sloan.
It is.
And do we have a signal?
We don't.
We don't have
a
signal
means
yet?
He did not get in. I can't believe he didn't. He's in the end zone right now. So you would think.
Sure did look like it.
But, so just one player from the Leonard side is making that walk with a coach to the locker room.
Yeah, the ejected player was number 23, Nate Harris, for the Leonard Tigers. Your score is 23-8.
I wish we hadn't parked on the home side.
Dude, if we were down there where we could have been,
oh my gosh,
we'd be right there, And so this is a dive ahead.
The old scrum.
Touchdown Gunter. Touchdown Gunter. It was 2nd and goal and touchdown Gunter. And so that's going to extend this lead out. Gunter has punched it into the end zone once again.
Yeah.
And
with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter, and I will tell you that it feels like there's 4 days left in this game because now you've got to have your players disciplined. But let's also remember that these are football players. These are aggressive kids that are playing a very physical game.
Oh yeah.
And if you get poked and prodded enough, eventually you're just not going to take it anymore. And I hope we don't have anything else escalate. Because I know our kids aren't going to do it, but at some point you got to be like, hey, let's go.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. So
it's just a lot of time.
Yeah, Amber said they had a game about 10 minutes ago, and they ended the game.
They had a fight
at Chris's game. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chris Hickson coaching the game up in Oklahoma, and they had a fight, and it ended the game.
Yeah, they ended the game over. What's going on, fellas?
So a minute left to go in the third quarter. Gunter scoring 29-8. Man, I wish I knew who scored. It was a scrum, kind of a scrum play where everybody was in tight.
I think it was Saul Rodriguez.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll ask one of our sideline reporters.
I think it was what number is he?
Saul's 25.
I think it was 25 or 20. I'm not sure which one.
Oh, 20 would be Martin Garcia.
So we'll see.
I think it's Saul.
I'm probably wrong on both. So we'll see who scored from somebody let us know was on the other end of the field. But
that's a funny text that I just sent somebody in the stands. Oh, that was Hudson Graham, quarterback keeper.
Well,
yeah,
it was a
your
2.
radio broadcast guys asking your stand. Who scored?
It was a 2, not a 20 or a 25.
It's close.
Yeah. Oh, man, Carney just sent me a picture of a rattlesnake we killed in New Mexico, and by we, I mean Colson Stovall, when we were out there one time. It was pretty cool.
So Hudson Graham getting in, using his feet for the second time this evening.
Tigers now looking to kick off. Hubbard has it lined up to kick, and this is going to be let's see, it's going to be a returnable ball. Yeah, so Leonard trying to return this one. And coming around the left side, finding a lot of Tigers now reversing back the other way. I do have a flag coming out already, and finding nothing, doing a lot of running, but not a lot of yards coming out there for Leonard.
That's right. And the flag, that was a pretty pass. I mean, that was a pretty ball that guy threw with the flag. That was about a 40-yard chunk. Had a lot of nice air in it. But now what you're seeing is kind of what I was just expressing concern over, is after there's a tackle, the referees are running in to get the ball out of there. To make sure nothing else happens. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if in the next, 12 minutes that we don't have kind of a prayer meeting with the coaches on each sideline where they get the entire team together, and each coach is going to say, hey, listen, we're just going to get out of here.
Listen, boys, we're going to get the win. We're going to get home. You boys, I don't need anybody sitting out next week for the bye week. Wait a minute.
Yeah. But no, that is true. You get somebody ejected, then they would have to miss the first half of the next game, which you don't want anybody to miss football. You only got so many of these games. Only 16 of them every season.
Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw, rolling out to his right. He's going to have to do it with his legs, and he turns the corner. Met by that Tiger defense, though. Let's see here. He comes down and
asking for a late hit again, and that one was not nearly as late as the one that happened on their sideline. But
yeah, some lady yelled so loud from over there that I heard it in my earpiece. I don't even have an earpiece.
Did she? Oh, okay. Did she say something about Dairy Queen not having any food?
It sounded like that weird Beach Boy in Barbara Ann, when it goes like, I was like, that weird noise. This is a run up the middle by Leonard. Tough going finding there, though, for the running back is flag come out. Got a flag on the play. So came out a little bit late.
Yeah, big pile there. Coaches were coming out, but I think maybe they were coming out to attend to a player that was down, but with a big pile of kids. And again, refs running in right away. They're going to see everything. And now what you're going to see is everything is going to be called to the letter of the law. You push a kid on the bottom of the pile trying to get up, it's going to get called.
We do have an injury, though, and maybe a Leonard player being attended by his coaches.
Yeah. I saw the coaches were getting out there, but my eyes aren't going to fail me.
Guys respectfully taking a knee on both sides of the ball.
I think that's a cramp.
Yeah, he's able to walk away.
It's weird. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's also humid.
Yeah.
And
I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't have bought that half gallon of ice cream at Brahms on the way over.
Left it in my truck?
Left it in your truck.
Was dumb.
Might be.
Well, that's because we went to Dairy Queen.
We went to Dairy Queen.
Premeditated. You picked you up in Gunter and you said, where do you want to eat?
Dairy Queen.
And we decided Dairy Queen and Leonard. And when you do that, that's like the Hail Mary pass.
You put all your eggs in one Dairy Queen.
That's right. You don't have any other options. So we pull up, and all right, that's going to be a 15-yard against us because their stands are cheering.
Okay. So 15-yarder against Gunter.
So we get up to the drive-through, and the guy doesn't say, "Can I take your order?" He starts in with an explanation.
Yeah.
That things have gone poorly.
And we don't have any food.
So, it basically said you can't order anything.
This is going to be a design run by the Leonard quarterback again. And, guys coming in there, flying in, trying
Whistles
to
blow.
Make whistles
I'm telling you.
It's getting chippy out there. Not getting chippy. It remains chippy out there.
I wonder, sorry to cut you off, but I wonder, so Chris's game where the game just ends.
There's the end of the quarter. We needed that.
Yeah, we did. I think, fighters, return to your corners.
Yeah.
Let's get a pep talk.
Cut me. 29-8 is your score with 1 quarter left here to play. So 12 minutes left in the ball game. It's second down and 9 when we get back to the action.
Well, so in Chris's game where there's so much fighting that they just call the game, is the scoreboard determining the winner at that point, or is one team that caused the fights to happen, are they given a forfeit, or you just pretty much say, look, that's it, we're done, we're getting out of here? If that happened tonight, Gunter, you win 29-8.
I don't know, but when that guy at Dairy Queen said we didn't have any food, you said we're done, we're out of here. I was going to try to order a dude. I wanted a chicken fried steak sandwich so bad that they were like, it's going to take us 30 minutes. Like,
they said at least
30 minutes
for anything fried.
Anything fried, and then you go hamburgers, and then another lady took
the boss.
The boss took the mic away from the guy and goes, pretty much any food that you're going to order, we don't have. We got hit. We're like,
we got hit.
What do you got to hit? What is there, a storm?
No,
it was a band bus and a
Gunter Tiger
bus. Ate all the food at Dairy Queen.
All of it. They had to make a run to somewhere to get something.
So only people in Gunter are going to know the pain of what I'm about to say. The only other place we could go was Sonic. Stinking Sonic. Quarterback looking to throw for Leonard here, and he's in the pocket, and this is a different quarterback.
Yeah, it was, and almost intercepted. I don't know where Mr. Brown – I wonder if DJ was the player that was being attended to. And, like I said, it could be cramps.
Yeah.
Because it is, maybe I didn't mention that before. No, DJ's number 2.
Yeah, it was
so he's out there.
22 is the one. DJ is out wide.
Oh. And who's number 3? Who's this new signal caller?
New signal caller here is Ty Ashworth.
Okay.
Ashworth. Here's the snap. He's in shotgun formation. This is going to be a give to the running back to the right side. Nice open field tackle there by none other than
KK
a man with the nose for the ball, KK Rigsby.
He's a crowd favorite, but I also think what we've got going on here is we might have a little battle of the stands, too.
Battle of the stands.
That was a great tackle that causes, I guess it's 4th down if the scoreboard is correct. So, we're going to get the ball back after they punt. But, yeah, that was a good tackle, and our fans kind of made it sound like it was the Bryson Rigsby stopped, what's his name, on the 1-yard line to go to the state championship.
But I love watching games with fans. I hate watching games without them. It's so dumb to try to watch sports without fans. It's like Kool-Aid with no sugar. That's what it is. It's terrible.
Yeah.
What are they even doing? But this is the battle of the stands.
11-13 left in this 4th quarter, 29-8. Timeout, Leonard Tigers.
Leonard.
Man, number 2, DJ Brown, is a big dude.
Yep.
As I just saw, his helmet was above everybody else's helmet over there.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that we've been out here for 3 quarters, and I don't believe we've had oh, yeah, okay, never mind. I was going to say, we had the play over there. It didn't feel like anything is happening on this side of the field. Is that what you're feeling there?
Yeah, it doesn't feel
like
anything.
Hudson scored down here, but he ran all the way down here, and they only had the one play. But pretty much, if you could put us in the worst spot possible to call this game, it's this corner.
Yeah, we could have been in the other corner, but we'd have been right by the band.
We would have got we would have taken a football in the face. We would have got in a fight.
Right.
Multiple fights.
Yeah, I'm getting reports that Leonard got 4 personal fouls.
4?
Yeah. From pretty close up source said that they got four personal fouls and 1 player ejected. And then we know 1 player was ejected, or he just decided to go home early, but I doubt that happened.
It's like, I've had enough.
That's it. I'm done. I'm going to miss Knott's Landing. I don't get out of here soon. Punt formation here for Leonard, but it's going to be a fake. And quarterback looking to throw, finds nothing doing, hit by everyone in Gunter.
And now we got to get up.
They hit the guy up. A lot of celebrating going on. Big tackle, big
Yeah.
Stop on 4th down.
And, and in his 15th season coaching, Jake Fizell in there pulling players up off the ground and pushing them to the sideline.
Yeah.
Like, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Yeah, because he understands the magnitude of the situation and is long game thinking.
It is. He's in for the long haul.
That's right.
We really hadn't said anything about Coach Fletcher this evening, but I had gotten his his record. Coach Fletcher's been here a long time.
Yeah.
Been here since 2005, so this is his 16th season. 16 seasons at Leonard. He's 89 and 75, and had the great year in 2013 that we've talked about a couple times, but went to
state
the
semifinal.
State semifinal.
This is going to be a give this time to Mitchell Brewer.
Yep.
He gets close to a first down.
11 minutes. Now it's cold. What happened?
I don't know. Just a cool breeze blew, and I also feel like they're going to come to this end of the field, Dylan. We're going to get to see some of the game.
Finally.
Man, we got some.
Hey, 52 is in the game. We can give him a shout-out now.
Okay.
No, Brandon Wilcox.
Brandon Wilcox, yeah.
Is in at looks like he's going to be at left guard. Who else we got in there? Sean is still at center, but I can't really tell if we've got some other guys in on the offensive line.
And this is going to be a give to the left side this time, and nothing doing.
Yeah, DJ Brown making the tackle.
And
he does play defense. That's Saul.
Yep, Saul Rodriguez on the run.
Tight end checking out. Isaac Villanueva coming off the field, and Lemon Chill coming on the field.
3rd and 3 now for Gunter. They're leading 29-8 with 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And the game has been a little bit slow tonight. We've had to do some extra penalties and also had to measure for about
so many times.
15 times. Shotgun formation here for Gunter, and step back looking to throw, throws to his left and has a man, but tackled quickly after he catches. Let's see if he got the first down.
Number 12 for Leonard knew what the play was, I guess.
Yep, did pick up the first down though. That's Lemon Chill with another reception for at least 4 yards.
Yeah, and a good tackle too. I mean, Lemon Chill's probably got a foot on him.
Right.
And Lemon Chill's good at breaking tackles, so he would have run straight towards us. He probably would have given us the ball.
Probably would have signed it and given it to me.
Right there.
First down for Gunter. 9:45 left in the ball game. 29-8 is your score. Pistol formation. Hut Graham. Counter play. This one's going to Ethan Sloan. He's trying to turn the corner, but he stopped short there by the Leonard defense, and we have a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's going to be holding against Gunter, which it's hard to hold when you're on your flat on your back, but I think it was holding and went down to the ground. You know what I just thought about, which I may have to take this thing home.
Blizzards?
No.
Oh.
This ball game, calling it the last couple minutes. How are you going to get your 50-yard line handshake picture from over here?
I don't even know. I don't know what to do.
Have you ever not gotten it when you were at a game?
I don't know. One time they didn't even shake hands after the game. They just went to their sidelines and waved.
Maybe we should just do that this game.
Yeah.
We might need to do that this game, actually.
We might need to. This is a pretty cool view, for pictures?
Yeah, except it's like what our audience had to look at last week. These lights are not great.
This is a up the middle for the Tigers, and they're pointing and saying that it's Leonard football. It is. It's Leonard football.
Ball came out. 51. I said I'm as excited because 51's made a ton of plays for Leonard this evening.
Yeah.
I recognize his number, but he comes up with the ball there. Don't know who the ball carrier was.
Not sure who lost it there, but nonetheless, Leonard has taken over, and their offense will now take the field. 9:24 left in the ball game. Tigers leading 29-8. Chew them up, spit them out is the sign all along the sideline.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever done paper mache?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can this evening. There's so much humidity that my
papers
are yes. I can barely even write on them. I'll tore through it.
Just to the left side for the running back, and he dives ahead, not picking up too much for Leonard there, but just a short gain on the play. And see where they spot him. It's going to be second down.
Unfortunate fumble. Gunter's done a good job over the last couple of weeks in getting rid of those.
Absolutely. 2nd and 8 here for Leonard. Here to the snap, quarterback rolling to his right now, looking to throw, has a man. That ball is complete to the wide receiver, hit immediately by Cooper Wade.
Good tackle.
Flag on the play.
On the other side of the field? Yeah.
We'll see what's going on here.
I think that would go against the old Tigers.
I just got bit by a bat.
Leonard. No, you didn't.
Got bit by something big.
There's no bats here because there's mosquitoes here.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah, the bats eat the mosquitoes.
There is a little bit of wind which is making it cool, but there's so much humidity that the flag's not flying because it's soaking wet. Isn't that weird?
It's so weird.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Weather's weird.
I don't ever want to come back.
This is going this is going against Leonard. And so it's going to be second down and 18 for Leonard as they trail in this competition 29-8. Gunter leading. Shotgun formation for Leonard. Quarterback keeper trying to make his way up the middle, has to bounce it around to the left side and is tackled by several Tigers, including
Saul.
18-wheeler,
Yeah.
Saul, and Cooper Wade.
Saul jumped on his back.
He had him. Clock continues to tick. 8:24 left in your ball game. I mean, I nailed that skunk with a volleyball, though.
Did you just hear that? Did they just pipe in crowd noise from somewhere?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Oh, I know about the skunk.
Shotgun formation here for Leonard. Quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. Finds a man to the right side. That ball is complete. He tries to make a move.
Ooh.
Dodges one, hit by another. He tried to dodge KK, but got hit by 18-wheeler, Mitchell Brewer.
It was a little rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
He made a great move, and KK dove to the leg and kind of moved past him. But, yeah, Mitchell was
on the
barreling
scene.
down on him, as the semi-trucks will do.
My mom messaged in, who's a faithful listener, and said that one of my best days had to have been the day that I chased down Shaquille O'Neal and met him and got a picture with him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I was in the 8th grade for that, maybe. Pretty good day. Garth Brooks, Shaquille O'Neal.
They are going to have to punt this.
Punt formation here for Leonard, and 4th and 11, and this is a punt right up the middle of the field. It's going to be returnable by Gunter, and it's
Ethan.
Ethan off to the races. He's still on his feet, breaks a few tackles, and gets a lot of that back. It was a nice return by Ethan Sloan.
Yeah. I'm glad you said mom because yes, I need binoculars. She says it sounds like I'm 2 inches underwater.
Okay. Precise.
Oh, yeah, she has a snake story. I don't really want to tell it, but one time there was a
snake,
a poisonous snake,
no,
copperhead, and I told her, and then there was another copperhead, so there was 2. Often they'll hunt in pairs, and I told her to stay there and watch it, and I was going to go get something. And so her version of the story is I left her in the backyard with 2 copperheads while I went off for a shovel.
Thanks, son.
So, yeah, so that's that story.
Pistol formation here for Gunter as they hand off up the middle and find a whole lot of Leonard defenders up the middle. Whistles blowing.
And
that was
guys looking for fights is what it looks like to me.
Ethan Sloan making his way up the middle. Gets up a little bit hobbled, looks like, but he's walking it off now.
No, his propeller legs are back to normal.
Propeller legs are getting back into movement.
Oh, watch this.
There was about a 1-yard pickup on that play, so 2nd and 9 now for Gunter.
I think Wiley wants to take a shot right here.
Okay.
7 minutes.
Yeah. 7 minutes and ticking in the ball game. Gunter leading 29-8. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Pistol formation. Here's the snap. Looking to his left and throwing it. Ball's going to fall incomplete. Looks like intended for Ethan. 3rd down and 9 now for Gunter. Let's see what they draw up here.
Are iPhones waterproof?
Man, I hope so, because we're breathing in. You are 2 inches underwater because it's so humid out here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Jessica just texted me something that does not compute. She says Dairy Queens in California don't have food. They only have ice cream.
What? Where do you get a chicken fried steak sandwich?
They probably don't even know what a dude is.
How do you get a belt buster? You can't bust your belt with ice cream. Well, I actually could. This is going to be a quarterback dropping back, looking to throw. Lines up, does, let it loose. That ball's intercepted by Leonard. And he's off to the races, back the other direction. Flag coming down. He's tackled and stopped before making a full return, but got back a chunk of that yardage. That ball was intercepted, and we'll see what the flag is and how all of it shakes out, but it's Leonard football.
Yeah, that ball was underthrown, but it was underthrown because he was hit as he was throwing. I saw him. He was on the turf getting up, and I told you they wanted to take a shot there, and they had him. If he doesn't have people trying to push him on the ground, he probably completes that pass.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's going to be a block in the back. It's going to take back some of that return yardage. But
whoa, somebody's really yelling loud.
Yeah, what was that? Is that Randy Savage?
I don't know.
No.
I think just Ric Flair just said something. It's so funny because it's quiet here. Like every once in a while it gets so quiet. And I'm talking my normal loud.
Now you're talking quiet because you think everybody can hear you.
I think about it. I think everyone in this place can hear me because I'm the only one talking.
They can.
It's so weird. I'm over here talking about my skunk stories and everything. Leonard football with a lot of field in front of him after the penalties marked off, and this play is going to be whistled dead. I think he got a false start.
Early movement there.
Early movement.
First and 15. 6:33 left. Hey, how about this? So White beat Lone Oak, 36-7.
Okay.
Bells is up a couple scores now, so 46-34 with 11:04 left in the fourth quarter. Might be a little bit behind there.
On the Blue Ridge.
On the Blue Ridges.
First and 15 here for Leonard. They got a lot of field in front. 4 wide receivers. One of them in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback dropping back looking to throw. He's being hurried by that Tiger defense. He's going to throw it down the field. Let's see if it looks like ball was completed. Well, I say it sounds like it was completed. I couldn't really see it, but according to Leonard and their response to what's happening, that ball was complete for a first down.
Yep. One of our on the spot reporters says that JV did not shake hands last night.
Okay.
So maybe that'll happen tonight. And you won't miss a picture because there wasn't a picture.
Because there wasn't one to be had. Quarterback rolling to his right now looking to throw, having to stop, now taking off again. He's going to throw it out of bounds, and he's pushed.
You can't do that.
And nothing, no flag though.
Okay. I guess you can't do that.
I guess you can't do that.
Never mind. Gave him the old, That's what my grandfather would say when the Aggies were losing. No, they don't even want to win. They're trying to lose the game.
My granddad would say, both clubs is playing good ball. He would say that. Both clubs is playing good ball. Shotgun formation here for Leonard. It is his 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback is design run to the left side. He darts ahead, but finds tough going there. Met by that Tiger defense.
I tell you what.
Martin Garcia first on the play there.
I wonder what Saturdays and Sundays are like for DJ Brown. Because he basically, the entire offense goes through him. He is involved in every single play.
Yeah.
And he's on defense. I mean, he's, 150, 160 plays a game. And he's in every single one of them.
Shotgun formation. He throws to his left this time. That ball is caught by a Leonard receiver. Let's see if it was enough for a first down. I think it may have been.
KK Rigsby on the tackle.
Is that a flag laying on there? No.
That's a pom-pom.
It's a pom-pom.
Yellow pom-pom.
Oh, man. First down, Leonard. 5:37 left in your ball game. 29-8 is your score.
That's a weird score, too.
Leonard,
is there anything about this night that hasn't been weird?
No, everything's been very weird. Ball on 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Leonard. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Going to be a give to the running back underneath. Counterplay to the right side. Stopped by the Tiger defense.
I will say, if I was him, I would keep the ball. It's like anytime he gives the ball to somebody else, they're really not getting anything done there.
Yeah.
He's just so athletic that he can improvise, and he's making people miss.
2nd and 9, and whoever was smoking earlier hadn't smoked one in about a half of football now. This is going to be a throw to the right-hand side, complete to the wide receiver. I'm not sure how much yard he picks up, but he did complete the pass.
KK Rigsby on that tackle. On the other side of the field, he's all over the place.
Well, he's got that invisible.
That's the line.
It's going.
His nose.
Tether.
And then to the ball. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 now for Leonard. As they're looking to get a first down, they're now on the 34-yard line. 5:06 left in the ball game. This is going to be a run ahead by the running back. And,
Yeah, and
I can't tell what he got. It's going to be, it looks like they're going to say 4th down.
Well, I hope they have a good sod guy because from my perspective, they have spent all 4 quarters right there in about a 30-yard section of the field as far away as possible.
4th and 2 is the down and distance. So here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper to the left side. He's hit hard. I don't know if he picked up 2 yards. It's hard to tell from where we are. I think that was the 18-wheeler.
That was.
Making the tackle.
Man, that's just That's a tough tackle on a guy that's been on the ground a lot tonight.
Are they going to measure?
Oh, please don't measure.
No, Gunter football. I think you just signaled Gunter football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little short.
Little short, Gunter football. I thought he was going to measure there for a minute.
No.
Going to make out another measure. 4:27 left in the ball game. Gunter leading 29-8. Turnover on downs. Tiger defense holding fast there.
Yep.
Stopping them.
Doing a good job tonight of stopping a very athletic quarterback who, put one drive together all on his own and had a crazy 40-yard run. But other than that, Gunter has done their job tonight.
Shotgun formation or pistol for Gunter, and they give it to
that's Saul
Rodriguez to the left-hand side, and he picks up a nice little chunky yards.
Yep, he's got some wheels. I'd like to see him out in the open field.
Yeah, and he almost did just then. He was really close to breaking that one free. He picked up 8 yards on that, so it's going to be 2nd and 8 now for Gunter. 4:05 left in your ball game. Gunter leads 29-8. It's been a wild night for sure.
That press box room is still empty, just by the way.
Still empty up there. That's all right. Pistol formation for Gunter. Here's the snap. Going to be a give. This time it's a quarterback keeper, actually. Hudson Graham running the same direction that Saul just ran and picks up a first down.
Is it possible to get extra yards when the defense has both of your feet? That's what it looked like there. Somebody got a hold of one foot and then somebody got a hold of the other one, but he still got 2 or 3 more yards out of it. Hurting him with his legs tonight.
Beverly Herrick listening in says she appreciates the story. She's run into so many snakes in her life she can't even remember them all.
No,
just snake story after snake story after. Everybody's gonna have bad dreams.
Yep. Sorry,
snakes. My bad. Pistol formation for Gunter. 1st and 10 with 3:19 left in your ball game. This is a Ethan Sloan run, I believe.
Yeah, Ethan Sloan trying to get out to the edge, but tackled inside.
Did you hear that noise?
Is that an elephant?
I don't know what that was. I don't know if somebody's nachos didn't sit well with them or what. I didn't even look. It was just to my left, and I didn't even look. I'm like, what is actually happening right now?
Said, I want 4 corn dogs. I want you to cover that in chili. And then I want nacho cheese on that. You're going to be sorry about the fourth quarter.
Tell you what, just give me a glass full of ice with nacho cheese. I'll drink it. Wash it down.
Oh.
Ball came loose and went out of bounds.
Yeah.
That was, I'm not sure who that was. It was hanging on to the ball or letting it loose there.
Well, nobody was hanging on to the ball.
It was Ethan Sloan trying to hang on to the football.
Yep.
It got loose, but it went out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. Such a strange course of events this evening. And every once in a while, somebody will stop and start talking to us on the fence. And we can't talk to them, feel like jerks.
I stopped looking at them.
You can't look them in the eye. Pistol formation here for Gunter. 3rd and 9. Big 3rd down here for Gunter. Here's the snap. Hudson Graham rolling to his right now, looking and throwing just out of the reach of Cannon Lindbergh. The ball sailed a little bit high. He did leap for it. Athletic young man there, shot out of a Cannon Lindbergh.
Yeah, shot out of a cannon into the sky as he tried to climb the ladder.
Man, he did have a ladder on that, but just wasn't able to get high enough to reel that one in.
We've had a couple, had the fumble, had him where he, got brought down and the ball was intercepted. He's had a couple balls sail on him. And one thing I just noticed, as my entire table here, all of our stuff is
wet.
Is on a grass field. That ball's slick. I can tell you that right now. And you can kind of tell, Ethan Sloan fumbling the ball out of bounds there. That's not really like him. So a little bit tough conditions.
Would you say it was slicker than Al Snot?
I guess. You could say that.
I don't even know what it means, but I've heard it. I've heard it enough to know what it's describing.
Social distancing by the PA guy.
Put on your face covering and put some distance, and nobody moves an inch.
Yeah. It's like, all right, 2:29 left, fourth quarter, 4th and 9. I would guess they would punt this. This probably wouldn't be the time to run the old Clopton play. They ran back in 17.
Probably not. Probably not.
If they ran that, we would just unplug everything and try to get to our vehicle quickly.
Look at your papers.
I'm telling you, I'm going to make a volcano later. Paper mache.
crazy. You can ring out everything here. 4th down and 9 for Gunter, so they're set up in a punt formation. And they have a man back deep for Leonard, hoping to get a return here. 29-8 is your score. 2:29 left in the ball game. It's a high punt.
I can catch it.
It's coming toward us right now.
Get it, KK. Get it, KK.
KK is going to stop the ball short of the goal line. And we're going to have Leonard pinned back here deep in their own territory. This is a photo op right here, Dylan. We finally can you believe we've been here the whole game? And nobody's been
Mason's
down
here, and Lane Dofie's here, and here comes
guys.
Butter.
What's
Butter
going on?
Oblas is here. There's an 18-wheeler. KK. Kate Dotson's down here. I mean, they're just everybody's down here.
Can't figure out what this weird. Everything's so soaking wet.
It's weird. It's weird. Cooper Wade in at safety. 2:17 left, 29. Gunter Tigers, 8. Leonard Tigers, as they have the ball 1st and 10 at about the 3-yard line.
A lot of field in front of them here. Let's see what they try to come up with to get.
A couple of the players in the backfield just looked at me. I think they can hear me.
I might have to be quiet just so we don't disrupt the play here.
We actually heard them clap.
Quarterback rolls to the left side and dives ahead, picks up a few yards.
Yep. Good tackle there. Cooper Wade in on it. Saul Rodriguez in on it.
Talk to me. I'm sticking to things. Look at this.
I told you.
This is insane.
It's pretty cool. With 1:58 left, trying to end this thing. Gunner trying to get their stay perfect against Leonard all time.
Is that right?
This would be number 15 as quarterback. Usually Brown tries to get it on the left side. A little bit of room there. Maybe 3 yards.
Good enough for Leonard, first down.
First down, Leonard.
Why don't you call it?
Minute. I can't see much either. It's hard to see when it's far away, and it's harder to see when they're close. they're actually blocking us from the play to the left side. So shotgun formation here for Leonard. Minute 30 left. Quarterback dropping back, trying to find a man. He's going to throw it, and that ball is almost picked off by Ethan Sloan. In and out of his hands, falls incomplete. He had to make a very athletic play to get a handle on the ball.
It would have been a tough play. Tough one. Like I said, it's pretty slick there.
Holding against Leonard.
Yeah, they
held.
if they can hold them off here for a minute 29 with a 29-8 lead, then they will win. This will be win number 15 all time. So 15-0. And the crazy thing, a lot of times when I go look at these scores, they'll be 32-4, but the games will go back like to the 70s. We started playing Leonard in 2002, so all 15 of those have been in the last 18 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Moves back to the 6-yard line.
Even that the sign that's up on their press box, the 2003 state semifinalists, we beat them that year.
This is going to be a give to the running back up the middle and nothing doing. No gain on the play. Yeah, that year we actually, it's going to sound crazy, we lost to S&S.
I know, and that's one of the 3 times that he has Coach Giselle has lost the district game.
And then we beat Leonard. And then we talked about this last week. And then Leonard met S&S in the playoffs.
And beat him 55-44.
Leonard, and that was at the Allen Stadium before it had to be rebuilt because it cracked.
That was the first year of that.
Yeah. This is a design run by the quarterback again up the middle, and maybe a 2-yard pickup.
2 seconds left. All of a sudden, in the stadium, it looks like it just got
Something just happened. The fans in the PA are louder than Dylan. That's what probably. Maybe it's because you started whispering.
Oh, I know what it is. You used your camera.
Oh, is that what it was?
You used your camera, and so it switched it over. So unplug this little thing in here, and then plug it back in.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's picking up your mic. Now, I think once you used your camera, it thought you wanted to use your mic on there. So
oh, goodness.
That could be it. I don't know, but there's 14 seconds left.
14 seconds left in the ball game. Tigers are going to win this one 29-8.
And there won't be a ton of post game, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either. Probably we're going to get out of here, ourselves included.
Quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that year, that was they beat S&S, and then they lost to Cooper.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. They beat Cooper 28-20, and then they lost to Cisco 55-6, and Cisco went on to win the state championship that year in 2A Division II.
And they're just gonna
That's it.
down it, and
That's all
that's
we're
going
gonna
to
do.
be the end of the ball game. Gunter's going to win this one 29-8, and looks like they are going to make their way out on the field. And
Yeah. It's a little bit different flow from the 70-0 win the last time we were here, but
right.
Coach Vizelle staying perfect against Leonard. Gunter Tigers staying perfect, 15-0. Coach Vizelle, let's see, let me check just real quick. That is that 74 in a row?
There's 100% a handshake
not
taking
74 in
place
a
right
row.
now.
Okay, and you're
Coach
missing
is
it.
coming out. I'm
Somebody in the stands, take the picture, please.
Yeah, I can't take it or I'll mess up the thing again, messing up our audio.
31 straight district wins now for Gunter. Extends the record, his Coach Vizelle and his Gunter team's district record all-time to 74-3. And I believe that's win number 157 for Coach Vizelle.
Wow, very
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
All right,
And a big win for Gunter. Again, a bye week next week, and we'll be back to the action after that.
At home.
At home against who?
Blue Ridge
Blue
at home,
Ridge.
and we will do the video broadcast on the YouTube and the audio broadcast on the Mixler for that one. So I'm excited to get to do that again.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that will be fun. Well, thank you all so much for hanging with us tonight. Thank you for your great critter stories and varmint and all that kind of thing, and for laughing with us and for having a good time. And hopefully we've been able to keep you all in on all the action, and we will sign off and see you next time. Thank you again.